Church Guys. We're live on a podcast. A Church Guys sports show. Yo, welcome to the show where the faith meets the court. Church guys repping hard, yeah, we live for the sport. From the pulpit to the bleachers, the word we endorse. Dropping dimes, preaching truth, keeping God as the source. We breaking down the play, stats, facts, and the story. Sunday to game day, all for his glory. Talking hoops, talking fields, every touchdown is shot. But we never lose sight of the faith that we got is fellowship, fire. Passion in the zone, Church Guys sports show. Yeah, you know we at home. Turn the volume up loud, let the good vibes flow. This is more than just a game, it's the way that we grow. The Church Guys. We're live on the podcast. A Church Guys sports show. The Church Guys. We're live on the podcast. A Church Guys sports show. From the locker room talk to the pews on a Sunday, we call the plays right, kingdom business on Monday. Faith on the field, spirit driving the grind. Every headline we drop got the word intertwined. We repping every team, but the banner is Christ. Breaking huddles with the desperate, yeah, we living it right. From the Knicks to the league, every stat, every score. We gon' praise, analyze, then we give God more. So tune in, locked in, let the truth be shown. Church Guys sports show, man, the vibe's full grown. It's the faith in the game and a powerful blend. From the tip off to the buzzer, we gon' ride to the end. The Church Guys. We're live on a podcast. A Church Guys sports show. The Church Guys.
What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Church Guys Sports Show for the 14th of April, 2026. We're here, you're there. A lot to unpack tonight as we cruise now into the NBA playoffs. What up, Tesfa? What's going on? Waiting for the fellas to get on, but before we do, we got to get right into it. Tonight, playoff basketball starts. Playoff basketball begins in the NBA with the 9-10 games in both the Eastern and Western Conference. In case you've been under a rock for the last several years, the NBA introduced a play-in tournament during the COVID season that is now stuck around now as we enter now the sixth year of this play-in tournament where you can play in to get the 7th or 8th seed. So 1 through 10 make it to the postseason. 9 plays against 10 in a one-game elimination. 9 plays against 10. And then 7 plays against 8. The winner of the 7 and 8 game moves on to be the 7th seed. The winner of the 7-8 game is the 7th seed. The loser doesn't get eliminated, though. It's double elimination for that spot. The loser of that game still gets a shot at redemption. They play the winner of the 9-10 game. So the 9-10 game, the teams in the 9th and 10th spot need to win twice just to get in to the 8th seed. So the winner of the 9-10 game must then play the loser of the 7-8 game in order to determine who gets the 8th seed. And so tonight we have the 9-10 games in the NBA. The Miami Heat taking on the Charlotte Hornets, followed by the Portland Trail Blazers in Phoenix to take on the Phoenix Suns. So y'all do me a favor. Y'all like, share, tag, comment. Let's get in on this conversation tonight as we prepare our hearts and minds for the NBA playoffs. Quick score update right now. Almost done with the third quarter. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in Charlotte. The Miami Heat lead the Charlotte Hornets 76-71. And everybody who knows me knows I always talk about how with the Miami Heat, Erik Spoelstra is, in my mind, he is the best NBA coach of this era. because no matter how much talent or lack of talent he has, no matter what happens in terms of injuries, his teams always give maximum effort and are always built to be a difficult out in the postseason. And so for the Heat, it's always just about getting in. And the Heat get in tonight this year as a 10, and they may actually win this game tonight. I've been watching off and on. I was finishing up my work because I work till 9 o'clock, which is one of the reasons why our show is pushed back till 9 now. But in being able to work from home, I've got the TV on while I'm working. And I'm looking, glancing at the TV and glancing at the game as I'm finishing up my workday and watching this game, especially the first half. If I can be honest, Charlotte is tight. Charlotte is playing tight. They're shooting tight. You can see the inexperience. Yeah, they played well down the stretch in the regular season to get into this play-in, but they're kind of being exposed a little bit. Miami lost Bam Adebayo in the first half. He was saving a ball from falling out of bounds and fell hard on his tailbone. I'm not sure what the diagnosis is or the prognosis for him returning. I know he will not be able to return to this game more than likely. But even with that, the Miami Heat lead 76-71 as they play the third quarter. Andrew Wiggins leading the way for Miami with 18 points. Bam, before he went out, only has 6. Khalil Ware has 12 points. Davion Mitchell with 10. Tyler Hero with 12. For the Charlotte Hornets, Miles Bridges has 15 points. Lonzo Ball with 24 Lonzo Ball has already taken 21 shots. Lonzo has already taken 21 shots, and we're only in the third quarter. That tells me something. As Bishop L joins us, Lonzo has already taken 21 shots, and it's 4.5 to go in the third quarter. I don't want to hear nothing about Jalen Brunson from some of y'all out here. But Lonzo has already taken 21 shots, and they are with 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Again, Hornets trail by 5. Con Knipple in his first postseason action in the NBA, 2 for 9. 0 for 5 from 3. He's had a great rookie season, but the lights are brighter when the season is on the line. It's a different, and he does not look comfortable at all. You can see he's aiming his shots. I'm watching this game, and you can see Con Knipple is aiming his shots. 0 for 5 from 3. Nigga was killing us on Sunday, but
Lights are brighter.
2 weeks ago he was killing us in Charlotte. 0 for 5.
The lights
That's
are
right.
brighter. That's probably my daughter.
Lights are brighter, definitely. But this is where we are as the three-point goal. 79-75 now. Heat lead by 5 with 3:54 to go in the third quarter. Again, Portland and Phoenix are up next in the 9-10 games. So as we prepare to lay out the playoffs for you who like to watch a little bit, tomorrow games continue. The 7-8 games of tomorrow. The Magic will visit Philadelphia to play the Sixers, who will still be without Joel Embiid in the 7-8 game. Remember, the loser of the 7-8 game is not eliminated. The loser of the 7-8 game has to now play the winner of this 9-10 game on Friday to
That's so
determine
confusing
who
now.
is going to.
It's so confusing.
Okay, so it's for the 7-8, it's a double elimination. For the 9-10, it's a single elimination. It's contrived, but that's what it is. That's what I said.
It's a cash machine.
Come on, you know that's what it is. As
It's a
Willie
cash
Green
machine.
joins
I'll
the
be
program
back.
today.
I'll be right back. Little girl just landed from Mexico. Let me find out how she's getting here from this airport.
Okay, go be a dad. Do your job. Go be a dad. Elle will be right back with us. Willie Green joins us. Willie, I don't know if you've been watching any of this game between the Hornets and the Heat. The Hornets look tight, and the Heat look like the Heat. Strong defense, slowing the game down, getting good shots. They're missing Bam. Again, the Heat don't have the talent that they once had, but you can never count out an Eric Spoelstra coach team. You can't.
But you have a proven champion in Andrew Wiggins who's played in the playoffs. He's played in the grind. So this win or go home, he's been a part of. So I don't see this being a loss for the Heat. But if the game kind of gets away from them and let Melo start doing crazy stuff like he's about to do right now, and give up the ball and facilitate and create havoc. It's a tight game right now. It's a 1 point lead for the Heat. Third quarter, 2 minutes left. Look, and Kobe White just hit a bank three. See, these are the type of plays that will get the Heat in trouble.
I do agree with that, and they called it a 2. So
Okay.
so they've got the lead now. No, it is a 3.
It's a three.
81-79 for the Hornets, who have now retaken the lead. But again, the Heat. This is where they miss Bam right now.
Yeah.
And Bucky said to make it interesting
Look at
for
that.
the bum teams. Yeah, you can call it that. But I am definitely looking at a situation. It's Kobe White again, and he
Again
hits
for
another 3. Charlotte is strong, but I was remarking how Con Knipple looks real tight.
Well, he's
And-
a rookie, so this is
Yeah,
not something that he's
playoff
experienced
experience.
yet. Yeah.
First playoff
So-
experience for him. So this is definitely something. As Bishop J Mac joins the party, L will be right back. He had to go and check and find out how Kayla was getting home. She just landed from Mexico, so he had to go be a dad. So he'll be back. He was
But
with
this
us,
is
so
where
he'll be
this
back.
is where you find out where the late trade deadline acquisition of Kobe White will come into play in this game.
Well, I mean, Kobe White is a deadly proven shooter and scorer. So I think he's huge. I think it was huge for Charlotte to get another shooter beyond Knipple and beyond LaMelo. Which, by the way, LaMelo, and I said this before you came on, J-Mac. I said this in my opening. LaMelo, as of the midway through the third quarter, had already taken 21 shots. So I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about Jalen Brunson ever again.
But this is what I've been trying to say. This is the evolution of the point guard in the NBA today. It's not just Jalen Brunson. If you go to listen, just go down to Philly, take a trip down the Turnpike. How many shots does Tyrese Maxey take?
Oh, Maxi's taking 25 shots a game.
This is what I'm
And
saying.
again, rightfully so. Nobody's mad at him because that's his team.
Yeah, you go just, like I said, just take a trip down the Turnpike to Philly, right down the Turnpike, MSG South, and you'll see Tyrese Maxey takes over 20 shots a game. And he's the point guard. I don't want to hear nothing about he's not a point guard, he's not a true point. He is the point guard of the Sixers. He's the PG.
Absolutely,
And
he
he's
is.
taking 20 plus shots per game. And nobody says anything about this guy. Nobody. And he's got a proven guy next to him. What's his name?
Joel Embiid,
And what's his backcourt mate? The
VJ Edgecombe.
VJ Edgecombe.
Edgecombe. So
I
He's got
don't
Joel
wanna say,
Embiid,
I don't want to
VJ
say he's
Edgecombe.
proven yet. He's a rookie.
He's
and
not.
he had a good. He has had a good year because he got
hasn't
another
had
guy
it
that can
proven-
score.
He hasn't proven himself in the playoffs. He hasn't proven himself in the playoffs.
I don't want to go that far because
Cooper-
I'm
if
saying,
Cooper
I'm
and
saying
Con-
with a proven point guard next to you that kind of demands a double team, I would get off too, as long as I'm efficient. You understand what I'm saying?
And,
Yeah,
and
but
he's
without
been
without the
efficient.
Tyrese Maxey, will we still have that same comment? That's my
That,
question.
well, it could be debated. It could be debated.
That's what I'm talking
for sure.
about. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
I mean that's a fair assessment.
Yeah,
but
it
I
could
mean,
be debated.
going back to Maxey, the Maxey point, he's playing with Embiid and with Paul George, and he's still
And
getting those
he's
25
taking
shots a
20
game.
plus shots a game.
He's still getting
Yes.
25 shots a game. So
Well, can we really depend on Paul George and Embiid getting you 20 shots up in this in this era of the playoffs? The way it looked like it's gonna kind of formulate with an up and down pace. Do you really think they're gonna get up 25, 30
maybe
shots?
not in the playoffs, but
Nah.
but Embiid has been the guy they've run their offense through for the last several years, even with Maxey there.
Yo, this is what I'm talking about. See,
Kobe
Kobe
White's
White's going
getting
off.
Yeah,
With
Kobe White's getting off.
LaMelo making plays. He's drawing these guys away from the shooters.
And that's the thing that you've got to do, because you
Draw
got to pick
and
your
kick,
poison.
baby. Look, everybody focused on him.
And the thing is,
And
again,
see-
like I said, Kobe White, as you can see, they've gone to Kobe White now over Knipple late in this game because Con's a rookie,
Veteran
he
guard.
just didn't have it. Con Knipple is 2 for 9 tonight, and understandably so. This is his first foray into the postseason in the NBA. It's a different animal now.
And you probably, projectively will probably go second in the rookie of the year voting. and everybody's gonna focus on you right now. Oh, okay, you're the one and done. Let's see what this pressure feels like when it's a win or go home. Because anybody can play 4 quarters of a basketball game, but when it's win or go home, hands get sweaty, as we say in the park, but get tight. Saying and shooters gonna shoot, but at the end of the day,
And
are
that's
you
why.
gonna make shots?
Say what you want about Jalen Brunson. He was the clutch player of the year for a reason last year. That dude in the last 5 minutes of the game is deadly.
He's money.
And I
He's
I
money.
will live, and that's why I said people. Listen, I'm gonna live and die with Jalen. I'm gonna live and die with him. I mean, because listen, what else are we gonna do? What else is
But
the
I'll
Knicks
say
fan
this.
gonna
I'll
do?
say this. Even with Jalen, right?
You got it,
His
Testament.
feet, his feet work is exceptional. So that's what creates the space for him to
Absolutely.
really get off. So kudos to the trainers and everybody that's on his staff, that's on his team. His footwork is impeccable. So that's one thing I
Kudos
can't
to Eric
have to
Brunson.
give him credit for that.
Kudos to Eric Brunson, who's been putting that in him since he was 12.
Right.
We've seen the video. He's been putting that in him since he was 12. And then kudos to Jay Wright when he got to college for expanding it.
Right.
And making it mandatory for him to play off of 2 feet. So, Jalen has definitely evolved into an elite fourth quarter scorer. And that's the thing. And I think that's going to be the key to the Knicks. And we're going to get into that. Running through the Western Conference, again, the Thunder will take on the winner of the team that gets the 8th seed. Because what's going to happen now is you got Suns Blazers tonight. The winner of that game will get the 7. The loser will play again on Thursday for the 8th seed against the winner of tonight's game, of tomorrow night's game, which is the Clippers and the Warriors. Okay. Clippers Warriors tomorrow in the 9-10 game for the Western Conference. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Good one.
Then in the 4-5 matchup, Lakers Rockets, which I really wish that Luka and AR weren't hurt, because that would be a fun series. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think that series would be a lot of fun. But I think with Luka and AR out, I think the Rockets win that series.
I think they win it in 5.
I think. Yeah.
I'll give LeBron. LeBron gonna turn back the clock in one of them.
I'm gonna give him one. Yeah, I'm gonna give him one. I'll give LeBron one.
Turn back the clock in one of them. He's not getting swept.
But not at this point in his career. Nah. Then you moved on to the 3-6 matchup, which will have the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, which traditionally has been a bad matchup for the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Traditionally, that has been a bad matchup for the Nuggets. But again, it was a bad matchup for the Nuggets when the guy that currently plays center for the Knicks was the power forward in Minnesota. So it was a little different. But traditionally, that has been a bad matchup for the Nuggets. But we'll see how that shakes out as well.
No, Dre. Bruce Brown back this year, so they got Bruce, don't they?
Yes, Keisha, you're late. We already know you're always late.
He checked. And won.
Kobe White is going off right now. Kobe White's going off right now.
Yeah, he missed, but he got the tip. Just a simple fact that he got in. He got in
and still got his tip. Dre says LeBron is going to surprise us. We're gonna give him a game, but LeBron is not carrying that Lakers team past the Rockets.
No.
LeBron's not carrying that Lakers team past the Rockets. The Rockets are too big and they have a lot more depth. I would have probably picked the Lakers if AR and Luka were playing, to be honest with you. I would have picked the Lakers. But with no AR and Luka, I don't think the Lakers have a snowball's chance in hell.
And I still would have picked the Rockets because of the defense. Because
Ime Udoka's defense is they're gonna put Luka in the pick and roll, and they're gonna attack him every play down the court in the fourth quarter. They were gonna attack Luka in the pick and roll. He was gonna be a liability on defense. He is indeed a liability on defense.
The only real chance that the Lakers have, because the Rockets have had a catastrophic time this year of closing out games in the fourth quarter. So
that's true.
If you give the Lakers a snowball chance in hell, I'm just saying, from my opinion, I would give them a sympathetic 2 games, because you still have a great closer in LeBron James that doesn't really exert himself really until the second half of basketball games. But You still have to deal with the youth of the Rockets in their front court because they have young, long, athletic forwards and power forwards down there rebounding the basketball. And
And then there's K. And then there's
Sangoon is just
KD.
a monster. So I'm kind of keeping him out of the equation because
Right. You haven't even factored him in
nobody
yet.
can cancel him out. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely going to have a monster series because everybody's going to be too focused on what's KD going to do, what's KD going to do.
Yeah,
Right. What's
Sengun
Sangoon
is a
going to do?
beast.
That's the problem. That's the problem that
Sengun
the
is a
Lakers have.
beast, man.
Yeah.
That dude is a beast. Sengun is a beast.
That's very, very true. That's very, very true.
Sengun is a beast. He's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite big men outside of our Knicks big man. He's so skilled, man.
Moving over to the Eastern Conference, we have the Detroit Pistons, who will start their foray on Sunday at 6:30 against a team to be named later. Again, this is the 9-10 game that's happening tonight. This team, the winner of this game, will take on the loser of Philly versus Orlando. Orlando shocked me on Sunday with that loss. Orlando really shocked me with that loss on Sunday. A completely healthy Orlando team essentially lost to the G League Celtics. The Celtics did not play their top 8 players. And it took a furious run by Orlando in the fourth to make it interesting.
I'll let you go, J Mac, first before I get into that.
I don't know what to make of it.
It's really nothing to say, but
I don't even have the words for that.
Off. That's all I can say. Somebody got paid to lose. That's all I got.
Of course, Keisha has to take a shot at DeAndre Ayton because we know Ayton ain't doing nothing. We're in the Eastern Conference now.
Well, you don't know what he's going to do now that those two guys are not there.
You don't
know. Just don't know what he's going to do. He's always been the wild card all year. I mean, I know we moved on, but
and quiet as it's kept, DeAndre Ayton has actually been pretty solid in the playoffs for his teams.
Yes,
he's been pretty solid in the playoffs.
He has been to a finals.
Right, so
he has finals and playoff experience.
You don't know. We don't know which DeAndre we're gonna get, but if we get good DeAndre, LeBron might have some help.
Keisha, we got to sing that song from Will the Real DeAndre Ayton please stand up?
Right. If you get a halfway decent DeAndre Ayton with LeBron, you got to punch his chance.
You do. So
they could work that 2-man pick and roll in the fourth quarter. They could do something in a close game.
So who wants to take a stab at what happened with Orlando on Sunday?
I'll take a stab at it. Listen, coaching matters, systems matter, and they are not maximizing Paolo Banchero. They're really not. They're expecting him to be a la Tracy McGrady / Paul Pierce type of 3-4-3 guard. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to mix him. Right, they're trying to mix him. They're trying to make him a 2 guard, and then they're trying to make him a 3. Listen, let him be the swing 3. Let him create the.
Right, you brought in Desmond Bane to be the 2. So what are we doing?
Let him create. Let him create the offense for you. You know what I'm saying? But what they're doing is they're low back picking like the sideways triangle from Chicago. They're trying to use that and keep Paolo in the paint more than letting him just create offense. Just create offense. Let him be free. Let him be a freelance 3. Let him go for his and let everything else fall out around him.
The game you're describing, that's why he was a top pick.
Right.
But the problem is when these guys get drafted, these NBA teams get clever and they try to change up their game. Right. And that's what the problem is. They get clever. Oh, we're going to do something different. No, don't do nothing. This is why you drafted him.
Right.
Why you changing him? This is why you drafted the kid.
Right. And I've seen Paolo in certain parts of the game shooting 3s in the corner. I'm like, bro, why you got this guy just standing there? He should be at the top of the key creating for everybody. And they totally snatched that away from him. And it's gonna show up in his playoffs if they happen to get through this playing tournament. It's gonna show.
I mean, the problem is they want to play Paolo off the ball. I don't know what Jamal what is the coach name? Whatever he is. Right. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing with Paolo because it seems like there is no rhyme or reason. And I think we can all agree to this. Yes, great players are great players, but the best way to get the most out of a great player is to have a system that benefits that great player.
The benefits of
They
skill
they
set.
they create
Absolutely.
more for Jalen Suggs than they do for
Go fit
Paulo.
and go figure. He was out 23 games.
This is
Hurt.
what I'm saying. They more concerned about Suggs getting off than to run the right plays
For Paulo,
for Paulo.
listen,
I don't get it.
as great as Michael Jordan was, he would have been great with or without the triangle, but he won because Phil put him in a system that accentuated his greatness. Phil then in turn did the same thing with Kobe. Even with Shaq, he put Kobe in a system that would accentuate his greatness. It comes down to systems. Steve Nash became an MVP because of 7 seconds or less.
Oh my God.
It was a system that benefited him.
Okay, they got to sit Knipple
Now,
down.
it didn't win anything, but it made a great player even greater. That's what a good system is supposed to do. And it doesn't.
And a good coach.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Orlando has a system. I mean, Orlando is very haphazard. They're it's like, and quite honestly, as much as I love the Wagner boys, they're not Paulo.
And I expected more from Orlando this year. They
You did, you did.
They were right there, but they
Because
faded.
Willie said him too.
Yeah,
I had them. I had them.
they
I had them
faded.
top three. I had them
Yeah.
top three in the East.
Yeah, I had them in Detroit. I got 1 out of 2, but they
8:50
faded.
to go. Miami has
faded.
closed back to within 6. No, but you're right, J Mac. You are absolutely right. And I think we all expected more from Orlando. Can Mike Brown creating a system for Cat? Random question. No, that system is created around Jalen Brunson. That system is created around Jalen Brunson. Now, I do like the new wrinkles that he has put in where he's now including Cat, because that pick and roll looks
That pinch post.
that's a problem now. That's a
That
problem
pinch
now, and I love it.
That pinch post is a problem.
I think we all like finally.
But I believe that Mike
Willie, we
Brown
lost you.
always had this
coming.
and just held on to it. I believe that. I believe
Yeah,
he always
and
had it.
I agree. I think it was there in the back pocket, and he didn't want to show it too soon because
Yeah.
if I don't show it until just before the playoffs, that means there's not going to be enough film for teams to see of it. Because that's what's happening right now. All the playoff teams are watching a season's worth of film of their opponent. That's what's happening right now.
Yo,
And
they
the pinch
need to.
post has
The
not been
Knicks.
run
If the Knicks are
last
gonna
10
make
games.
if the Knicks are gonna make a long postseason run, they have to just let Cat freelance and move around. They cannot create a stagnated offense around him, especially when Jalen's out the game. They can't do that. Josh
It
Hart
hasn't
played,
been it hasn't been stagnated lately, and that's what we're
but,
saying.
but lately,
more
but
recently,
lately can't happen
he's been
here.
in
You know
more
what I'm
of the
saying? Like
action.
this is go mode for the Knicks. I'm just
Right.
saying this from a standpoint of me, from my eyes, from the outside looking in. This is the Knicks' golden opportunity to show what they're made of outside of the Tom Thibodeau era.
Come on,
And
Keisha,
for
you
them
know
to
Stone's good
play,
coach.
and for them to make a deep run, Cat cannot isolate the basketball. They cannot. And neither can Jalen. The way
Agreed.
they've been running, the last 7 to 10, 13 games they've been playing in their offensive sets, this is the way the Knicks is going to make a deep run. Josh Hart has to touch the ball. Mikal Bridges has to touch the ball.
Josh Hart
Everybody
has
on the
to
floor.
shoot the ball. This has been my biggest issue with Josh Hart.
He's
Like,
been 40% from the field the last 8
Right.
games.
And
So
this,
I mean
and this
from
is
three.
my
I mean
thing.
from three. Let me
Shoot the
correct myself from
ball.
3. And the way
No,
he put
I knew what you meant.
Boston away shocked the hell out of me.
The crazy thing is, if I'm honest, it didn't shock me because Josh has been shooting like that all season long.
Josh
He just
can
won't pull the
shoot.
trigger.
Well,
Shoot
let's
the
talk about
ball.
something. He plays with house money when the clock goes down to 5 seconds.
Josh is a scorer. You forget. Josh was
He was a player of the year.
player of the year.
He was an NCAA player of the year.
He can shoot. It's just that the way that system is ran,
Miami on an 8-0 run.
Miami
up
on an 8-0 run
97-93.
has
it's Jalen
taken the
Brunson's
lead.
team, yo.
Eric Spoelstra.
Woo!
That's
It's Jalen
Spoelstra. That's
Brunson's
Spo.
team. And
Yo!
we are going to go as far as Jason. I'm sorry. We're gonna go as far as Jalen Brunson is willing to sacrifice to get us that far. He's
Listen,
gonna have to sacrifice. He's gonna have to pull 50 of those dribbles away out of a 70 dribble of the court trip. He's gonna have to shave off some of those shots. You got to get the rest of the team in the game. At the point that you're the clutch player of the game, we know that at the end of the game,
you're getting the ball. That's it.
you're gonna get yours. But that first 3 quarters,
Everybody else
Gotta
has.
get me
you
6 or 7
got
points a quarter until the fourth quarter for Jalen. Gotta keep him.
yeah, you gotta spread the love. You gotta get that
Yeah.
ball going around. Because once you what I've noticed about this Knicks team, when the ball is moving around, we are unbeatable.
GTA is gonna be critical in these playoffs.
At some point,
At
because
some point,
he's not going to be in the initial rotation.
He's out of the rotation right now.
He's not going to be in the initial rotation just simply because we're healthy.
Carmelo
And Deuce
said,
is Deuce is a better scorer, and GTA is great for moments when you need a big steal or a
"No,
big defensive
it's gonna
stop.
be you're gonna see moments where it's GTA
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Deuce on the
Together,
court
right.
at the same time."
Yeah, you're gonna see those
Because that's
moments. I
gonna
agree.
lock down. They're gonna lock down 94 feet.
Yeah, those are the guys. If you need to pressure the opposing point guard 94 feet, those are the guys you're gonna
They're
see.
gonna lock down 94 feet. Carmelo
That's
said it on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. He told GTA, he was like, "You're gonna have to win us 2 games in this playoffs."
Agreed. I think we all agree with that.
He
I think
said,
we all agree
it's
with
gonna
that.
be you. You're gonna have to be the one to win us
And
two
and
games in
and
this
that's
playoffs.
why Alvarado was brought here. He was brought here to win us 2 games in the playoffs with either his speed, with either his tenacity on defense, with either his steadying of the offense when Jalen is out of a game. He's gonna be the one that's gonna win us 1 or 2 games.
Me and Lady
And
B are going out to get something to eat, y'all. Are we doing the WrestleMania party at Will's house?
well, I
Or
can't make it this year, so
or
I,
is
I
or
can't
is
I can't
Saturday
come up.
night such a dub? We don't even wanna waste Will's lights.
yeah, I thought about that. Yeah, it's gonna be a dud the first night. Yeah, I did think about that a little bit.
It's really gonna be a dud. I mean, but it's not gonna be a dud the second night. But
All right, so
that
we could go live. We gotta leave keys for Caleb. We could go
All right,
live. Let's go
yeah,
live after. Let's go live Saturday night.
all right, let's do that.
We'll have a lot to cover on Saturday night because we got game one at 6 p.m. and then WrestleMania night one immediately following that.
All right, that
that's the
sounds
thing.
good.
We gonna be competing. I gotta have two TVs on because
Yeah.
Obafemi is and Brock is fighting Saturday night, right?
Are they
Sunday.
Saturday night? No, I thought they were
Sunday.
opening Sunday. I thought they were
They
opening up
open
Sunday night.
Sunday.
Got you.
Yeah, I thought Oba and Brock were Sunday. But I definitely agree with Carmelo and with L that it is going to come down to GTA winning the Knicks a couple of games in the playoffs. Moving on to the 4-5 matchup, Cleveland and Toronto. Now,
Cleveland's winning that.
I think that's a scary proposition for Cleveland. I think that's a scary proposition for Cleveland. Because if Toronto is healthy, that's the key. If Toronto is healthy,
Well, they're
They
healthy right now.
cancel out everybody on
yes.
Cleveland.
And Cleveland does not have an answer for Brandon Ingram. Cleveland
Yeah.
don't have an answer for Brandon Ingram.
B Sly
Yeah,
is a
he's
different.
a
Oh,
problem.
that's a 3. That
He's a
puts him up
problem.
by 5.
Come on, Melo. We need you right now.
But yeah,
Miami's winning right now.
Miami's
Yep.
up by 5, 6.5 to go
yeah,
in
there
the
it
game.
is. There it is. Oh,
Spoelstra,
this is
man. That
this
dude,
is
yo,
this is where
This is it right
experience-
here. Yep, this is where the experience comes in.
I'm telling you,
Tight
Spoelstra, man.
game, late in the
This
fourth
is what
quarter.
he wants. That's
Yeah.
what he plays for.
And
But
that's
Charlotte
what I
was
was
playing
gonna
well.
say.
But in the event Charlotte loses, like I'm hoping there it is.
Another
House money.
bucket.
Charlotte, if in the
Miami
event
by
Charlotte
7.
loses,
And this is
they're
no
playing with house money.
no Bam in the second half. Bam went down with an injury in the first half. And he's
Pull
been out
up.
the entire second half, J-Mac.
Come on, Brandon Miller. There it is. One. Nope.
Nope.
Tight.
They tight. Yep.
It's tight. What?
Listen, in Miami,
They're gonna keep fighting, though.
You got a steady coach over there who's been through the wars, who believe he'll make you want to run through a brick wall for him.
Yeah.
So those
He
guys,
believes in his
Bo is the
system.
best.
He does not go away from his system. That's
No.
what I always loved
No.
about Spo.
and he gonna make you believe that you can win it. He not just
But see,
gonna
this
say,
is what I don't understand. Melo got to take an initiative and shoot the basketball, bro. Shoot the ball.
Now he's shooting. That's
Bang.
three.
Oh,
No.
no. But you
Davion
got to
Mitchell to
shoot. But,
rebound.
but make them believe you'll shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just standing there just dribbling. Here go Andrew. There you go. There you go.
Andrew Wiggins back at Melo down. They double.
Bang.
3-pointer, Davion Mitchell. Oh, in and
out.
out. That one was halfway down.
Why are you giving up the ball? Come on, bro. M1.
but I want to, while we looking at that, I want to tell y'all, I
Yes.
have no problem with Jalen giving up his dribbles, but Bridges got to score too. This guy got to
absolutely.
wake up. If he gonna give you the ball, Bridges and OG is up and down with his scoring sometimes. That's the other
OG,
thing.
I like OG lately has been very much more aggressive. And that's only going to help the Knicks because he has to recognize that he is one of the best two-way wings in the game. And you should play like it on both sides of the ball, bro. Like, you are clearly a scorer. Do it. You know, we hang your hat on defense, yes.
I'm
But
about to say,
if you want to
bugging.
get 20 a night, you can. And you need to. Go ahead and get 20 a night. But I
Right.
saw
And
an interesting...
I think it was like the other night, Jalen recognized that Josh Hart was hot. He gave him the ball.
And
Melo
Josh
got
rewarded
it.
him by shooting
Yeah.
for a change.
He was looking for him and was passing him the ball. So
And that's what it
102,
that's what it
100.
has to be. It's a 2-point game, 5:08 to go as they go to timeout. Spoelstra calls for time. So Cavs Raptors, who you got in the series? I'm taking the Raptors.
wow.
I'm taking the Raptors.
I
Who
second
got
that
home
emotion.
court?
Cleveland has home
Cleveland
court.
has
No,
home- Cleveland got
Cleveland
home
has
court.
home court, but I'm taking the Raptors.
I'm taking the Raptors in 6. I see the upset.
Oh, in 6?
I gotta agree with Willie on this one. I'm taking the Raptors in 6 as well. I'm taking the Raptors in 6.
If Cleveland loses this series, somebody's gonna pay for it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Heads gonna roll. Heads gonna roll. Yeah, it's time to break that team up.
Yeah, somebody.
Completely.
The
Completely.
Donovan Mitchell experience has been a failure if they lose this one.
Listen, Donovan Mitchell and even
But he
James
has not
Harden.
been the cause.
No,
But they're gonna blame him now.
Of course. The superstar always gets blamed.
Yes.
Celtics will take on the winner of the 7-8 game. Because the winner of the 7-8 game gets the 7 seed, which is 76ers Magic. And it's the game's in Philly, so that's a tough one for me. But
That's a toss up. That's a pick 'em.
yeah. But
That's a-
I'm
Philly and who?
Philly and
Orlando.
in Orlando. Philly,
That's
Orlando.
a pick. That's a pick.
I'm taking Philly in that game. I'm taking Philly.
I'm thinking
Yeah, I
about.
think Tyrese
I'm thinking of
Maxey at
taking
home.
Philly, and it's
Philly's
at,
a
and it's
better
in Philly.
Philly's a
Yeah.
better playoff matchup for somebody else. TV wants to see that. TV's not going to want to see Orlando.
The only team that Philly can't seem to beat at home during the playoffs is the Knicks.
Right.
So
Philly's a better
Because
sell in the playoffs than
that arena
Orlando
turns
is
into
right now.
MSG South. It turns into MSG South once the playoffs roll around. So I'm going to take Philly
Gotta
there.
see it.
And then in
Gotta
the
see it.
Celtic
Help 'em out.
76ers series,
Help 'em out. Travel.
if Embiid is playing, Philly's got to
Well,
punch his
he
chains.
just had appendix surgery.
Right, but if he's back for if he's able to get back in time for that series, Philly's got a shot. And the reason why, because everybody's high on the Celtics, and rightfully so. Mazzulla has done an excellent job. I've got to give him his props. I felt like the 2 previous years, I felt like he was riding the coattails of what Ime Udoka had created, but he has done an excellent job with them, especially this year.
Oh
I've
my
got to give him their
goodness.
props. But
Shoot the
I still
ball,
feel
bro.
like that's a young team
My
over there
God.
in Philly. I still feel like that's a young team over there in Philly. I mean, not Philly, in Boston. And other than your main guys, Tatum and Brown, the law firm of Tatum and Brown, you're not gonna really, you don't really have a lot of playoff experience. And that's where, Peyton Pritchard is a shooter. Hauser, but all Hauser is a shooter. Peyton Pritchard can do a little bit more, but they're both defensive liabilities. Vucevic is a
Tie
defensive
game,
liability.
102.
So is Tatum. Tatum is the liability on defense.
Tatum is a
too.
defensive liability.
Yes.
He is a statue on defense right now.
Yes, he can't because he can't listen. He already came back. He can't exert himself on both ends of the floor right
No,
now.
no,
It's clear.
he can't.
It's clear he's a one-way player this year. He's a scorer. That's what he is.
And
That's
and
what you're gonna get.
and if Boston thinks they're going to outscore teams in the playoffs, that's not how this works.
It's not no. They're gonna
It's a
have to lock
half-court
down
game.
defensively.
Yeah.
And if the Knicks go on one of them burners, if they get
Oh
them,
yeah,
get the Knicks,
he's a blow by. But you saw it in the last game last week against the
Josh
Knicks.
Hart cooked them.
When Josh Hart is cooking you, that's
my
a problem.
God. Oh my God, Andrew
Oh,
Wiggins.
Wiggins is getting hot
Killer.
now. 3 from Wiggins. 4 minutes to go.
He's got
105,
playoff
102.
experience too, fellas. Let's
Yep.
not
He
forget.
got a ring.
And then finally,
He got jewelry.
the one that some of y'all are here
Come on,
for,
Melo. Right back.
Knicks and Hawks.
Right back.
Davey, come on, Davey, log in, bro. Where you at?
Oh,
Is the
my
whole crew
God.
ball
What
headed
are
now?
you
Yes, we
doing?
all ball. Cut your hair off,
Oh.
Davey. Cut your hair
No,
off. The whole crew is
that's
ball down.
solid ball.
I've been ball, Davey. I've been ball.
And so have I. L just joined the group.
L just joined the group.
The ball
That's
headed
right.
brothers
We've
group.
been- listen,
L
I've
just
been
joined.
here.
We've been here.
I've been gave up the ghost.
L said Boston's going home early. If it's Philly, if it's Orlando, I think they beat Orlando. But if it's Philly,
Philly could take them 7.
Philly
at least.
could take them. And especially if Embiid is healthy.
Look at
Because
this 2 dagger
if-
threes.
Yep.
Didn't I tell you, Andrew Wayne? Didn't I tell you?
Andrew Wiggins, yep. And because if Embiid is healthy, he's going to destroy Vucevic. He's going to destroy Vucevic.
He gonna be driving on them. He gonna be up faking them. He gonna be shooting the 3 on them.
He gonna look down and go, "Oh, that ain't Mitch Robinson." Ah, he coming.
Yeah, this the
not
game right
OG.
here. Yo, this the game right here.
Yep, this is it right here. I think they score here, it's done because this becomes a 3-possession game at that point.
Bang bang. Tyler. Bang bang.
Hero, fake, kick out,
Get it.
Wiggins,
Don't give
drive,
it back.
step back.
Game time. Oh,
Nope, he missed it. Okay, so all right, they still got an outside shot. So on to the series that most of you came for us to talk about. The 3-6 in the Eastern
come on.
Conference.
Let's go, Brandon Miller. Let's go.
Where the New York Knicks will take on the Atlanta Hawks.
I've
So
been waiting
let
to get
me.
on here to talk about this.
Davey is here. We got to get through it. Dave, what's going on, brother? We miss you, bro.
What's up, fellas?
Listen, we
How
on
y'all
at 9
doing?
on Tuesdays now, so you can finish Bible study and still make it now.
Yes, God, hallelujah.
You had my daughter working the flags
three.
over at Zion.
3 from
Yes, she
Tyler Hero.
was. She was doing her thing,
That's right.
and she sang too. I
That's
think
right.
she sang.
That's
Final
right.
2 minutes, 3 from the
just
corner.
like,
No.
nope. Just like a
Offensive
daddy.
rebound, kick out. LaMelo
Melo for
3.
three.
No.
Nope. Tight.
Rebound, Andrew Wiggins. And
They
once
tight,
again,
man.
a bucket here essentially ends it.
They
But
tight.
that's here
Man.
essentially
But
ends it.
that's playoff inexperience, man.
Yeah,
That's all it
definitely.
is.
They
That's
just
all it
happy
is.
to
Growing
be there.
pains.
So,
Growing
Happy
pains.
to be there.
George, what's going on? If you got time, I sent you the link. You can pop on if you want
Yo,
to, George.
I'm telling you, Miami might be a problem for somebody,
Listen,
man.
I said, listen, I said this. I said this to Keisha. I said, with Spoelstra, all he trying to do is get to the dance.
That's
It
it.
don't matter what number he get, because his team is going to be ready. He's going to make sure of it. It don't
Boom.
matter what seed Miami is in. They just got to get there. If Miami
And his
gets
thing
there,
is,
you might be in
keeps it
trouble.
close. He's good at keeping the game close into the fourth quarter, and that's when he make his move.
Yeah. And this is where they deal with the inexperience of the Charlotte Hornets right now.
Yeah,
And they might
money.
knock them out.
Yeah,
Money, man.
Wiggins
and you
to
never know
inbound.
when Bam gonna score 80 points, neither.
Never again.
Ever.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's never happening
He
again.
got 30 since then.
So let's get to the 3-6 matchup in the
Give it
Eastern
away.
Conference.
Give it away. Oh my God, Jaquez.
No, that
Come
wasn't
on,
a good
Kobe.
shot by Jaquez. That wasn't a good shot. I
You
didn't
gotta
like that
run.
shot.
You gotta run. No, what you doing?
I didn't like that shot. Up, wide
That might be
open,
good. Yeah.
bang.
Bridges
Miles
has
Bridges
been killing. Bridges
with
has been
3.
killing.
111, 108. We're down to a minute 15. Okay, we're going to get to the 3-6 matchup, but this is the final minute of this game, so we definitely got to look at this. Final minute of this one. Miami, Davion Mitchell with the ball. Swing the Hero. Hero being guarded by LaMelo.
Stop.
Drives
moving
right,
your hands,
now
bro.
double. Gives it up. Davion Mitchell drives down the middle. Floater is no good.
Let's go. You gotta push. You gotta push. Why you
Ball
waiting?
bringing it
Push.
up.
Push the
47
ball.
seconds
Like,
to
see,
go,
that's an
down
experience
3.
right there. You push the ball.
It's under a minute left and you playing
Nah,
game.
nah,
40
nah. Ain't
seconds
no
to go.
This is not a possession game, man. Let's go. Push the ball. Nope.
They try not to leave time on the clock for Miami.
That don't matter. Look at this.
Blocked. No
This is
good.
why.
Rebound, Jaquez. And
Why
he's
would you do that?
fouled
This
with
is
28
inexcusable.
seconds to go.
Melo don't want to be the guy. You got the ball in your hands. You got to make a decision quick. You pulling it back cost you the game just now.
Scared.
Yeah. Why you running clock? Stop worrying about that.
That's the inexperience, like you said, Will. That is the playoff inexperience.
And then you looking around like, no, nobody making no shot. No, you take the shot.
Oh, Jaime Jaquez misses the first. Still
Tight.
life here. But Jaquez is another
tight.
one.
Everybody tight.
Miami is a pretty young team. This is why you would have wanted Andrew Wiggins with the ball there. But, I mean, they fouled him immediately, which was smart.
But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. The same thing gonna happen to the Spurs. They ain't got that experience.
Spurs won 62 games, and they got a 7'5" monster in the middle. Ain't no such thing.
He ain't never been in the
Who's
playoffs.
the MVP candidate?
He been in the
That
world.
playoff,
Jaquez
he been
gets
in
the
monster.
second.
He been in
Timeout
USA.
on the
He
floor.
played against USA basketball. He played against some of the best players in the world in the Olympics.
It ain't the NBA
Yes,
playoff.
it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's just like playoff basketball. Just like it. When you stand in
on
front
the
of
floor.
LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Jason Tatum, Bam
Kevin
Adebayo,
Durant.
you stand in front of the world's greatest.
Who the Spurs get the first round? Who they get? Ain't they getting like Golden State? They might.
They will. So we went through it. The Spurs will get the winner
Well,
of
let's see right now.
the 7-8 game. So the Spurs will get the winner of this game that's happening tonight, Phoenix Portland. They will get the winner of that game.
And if Portland get in, that's not an easy out for them.
The Spurs will get the winner of the 7-8 game.
That's
So
either the
the
Suns
winner
or
of
Portland.
the winner of Suns Trailblazers will go. So 3-6 matchup, but while they're in this timeout in the Eastern Conference, the 3-6 matchup. I want to just say this for all of the people who watch our show, who I know on social media, who peek in, who I know, and we go back and forth in the Knicks rooms and stuff like this, and some of y'all. This is not 2021. Neither team is the same. Please stop referring to Atlanta winning that series in 2021
Against
when
Frank
talking
Ntilikina.
about what's going to happen this year.
Shaking
Julius
the dice
Randle
up.
is no longer here.
Alfred Payton is not my starting point guard
Alfred
anymore.
Payton is
Sure
no
ain't.
longer here.
RJ Barrett is not my starting 2. Julius
RJ
Randle
Barrett
is not
no
my
longer
3.
here.
And Nerlens Noel is not my starting 5.
And Frank Ntilikina is
So-
not our defensive stopper.
Please stop referring to 2021.
Nerlens Noel, the former #1 pick, was playing with the Knicks. That is crazy.
Listen, I
He
mean,
was blocking shots in that series, though.
Yo,
Three is
look at
good.
Brandon Miller. Look at Brandon Miller, son.
Brandon Miller
That's-
hits the 3.
that's a
18
shot Melo's
seconds
supposed
to
to
go. But listen, I mean, other guys are taking him, and he made it. That's all that matters. He made it. Another timeout Miami, 18.6 to go. We got a live one. Good pass by Kobe White there, and good pass from Miles Bridges. As you can see, LaMelo was in the corner on this play. He wasn't even involved in the action.
Took him out the play because he ain't ready for the moment.
You
Yeah.
needed somebody that was going to be ready to shoot. And you got you got a guy that want to take 45-foot threes when it don't matter.
This lady look like she get ready to jump off a lake if they lose.
Yeah, you could see the look on her face. 18.6 to go. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and y'all gonna think I'm crazy for saying it. Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5. That's all. I'm
Knicks
with
in
it.
5.
That's what I got. I got
Knicks
That's
in
what I
5.
got. Knicks in 5.
I got Knicks in
The
5.
Hawks?
Yeah, Knicks in 5.
That was CJ McCullough over there.
CJ is good, but CJ as well. CJ is not running with Dame.
And
Not
he's
with
not
Jalen
CJ
Johnson.
from
Not with
5 years
Jalen
ago.
Johnson over there. Not with them
No,
young boys, man.
okay.
I can't see those. I can't see those guys.
Hold on. Because you about the fifth person, and I hate to take it out on you, Willie, but I'm sick of it. Y'all acting like Jalen Johnson is the second coming of Jordan. What has he done this year that makes everybody think that he is the superstar that's going to take out the New York Knicks?
I didn't say take him
I've
out.
heard idiots say that he's the best player in this series with Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns on the other side. Are you stupid? That ain't for you, Willie, but that's for anybody. Jalen Johnson is playing in his first playoff series. He's LaMelo.
Listen,
True.
Stop it.
It's true.
Y'all need to just stop hating on, not you, Willie, but y'all who are out there, just stop hating on the Knicks because you want to hate. Jalen Johnson is not that dude yet.
The
And
Knicks
he has
are
not done
losing.
anything to make me think he is that dude yet. Now, if he
Foul
comes
him.
out, I am more worried about Nickeil Alexander Walker than I am about Jalen Johnson. I'm more worried about Timu Shea. That's what I'm calling Nickeil Alexander Walker now. I'm
trying
more
to
worried
figure
about
out-
Timu Shea than I am worried
Timu Shea.
about yes, Timu Shea. It's his
And
cousin.
Kaminga, right? Kaminga.
I'm more worried about that dude. I'm more worried about CJ. I'm not worried about Jalen Johnson.
Kaminga been playing well. That's who I'm worried about.
The
Okay,
only
even
scary,
Kuminga. I'll give you Kuminga. I'm not, but Jalen Johnson is not on my radar.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson's not on my radar.
Jalen, just stop it. Now you want
The
to talk
only
about the guys
scary
that I
thing-
mentioned being a problem? I'm fine with that. Please, y'all, take Jalen Johnson's name out your mouths.
Yo, what's
But
up,
the
Vic?
scary
Yo,
thing,
look at
Lone
what
Hope.
they just did. They just took out Kyle Knipple and LaMelo Ball in the last 12 seconds going to
Oh,
show
yeah,
that
because
they don't
coaching.
trust them.
That's great coaching.
You
You
don't
don't care
finally.
about feelings. We trying to win.
like, yeah, we gotta win. We don't have a choice.
We
It's
trying
a
to win.
3-point game.
Bump your
So-
feelings. We trying to win. You have a seat over here.
So here
Yo.
we go. This is the age-old moment here. 12.9 to go. Miami by 3.
All shooters on the floor right now.
Do you foul immediately and make
No.
him shoot 2 free throws?
Spoelstra's
No.
gonna play the defense
No.
straight up.
No,
Play straight up.
Spoelstra's playing straight up. He's a Pat Riley disciple.
By the way, shout out to Victor George Smith who's joined us.
What's going on, y'all?
And
gonna
then
get to-
even if they
Scary
realize they
thing
get
about
ready to
them
come in
young
front,
boys.
whoever has the ball, just run and jump in the air because they're gonna come and foul you. Just run and jump in the air.
No, but they're not going to foul you. Spo's not going to foul you.
They're
I
gonna go
think-
straight up.
I'm just saying, if there's a chance that they're gonna shoot a 3, just jump in the air. Just jump. Just jump. Because somebody's
Get a
gonna get
4-point
underneath
play.
you.
Knipple's been tight all game. I think, because last check he was like 0 for 6 from 3. Let me just double check where
But
he is
listen,
now.
you know, shooters keep shooting. They'll make one when they count.
Who's going
Yeah,
in the
but
game?
not-
Who's going in the game? is
I don't
important
trust
right now.
Khan at this point.
They're not touching the paint. They're not touching the paint enough at all. They just it's like a 24-hour fitness run. They
Yeah,
all
Khan is 2 for 12. Khan is 2 for 12 tonight. He's having a John
Look,
Starks
watch
nightmare
this.
game.
Watch this, y'all.
Khan is 2
Watch,
for 12.
watch they make
Yeah,
LaMelo
y'all
take the
ahead
last
of me.
shot of the season.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna just listen to y'all play by play.
LaMelo's gonna take the last shot of the season. Watch.
12 point. Oh, Kobe White's going to be
And
on the
it's gonna
floor.
be an
That's
air
the guy
ball.
you got to watch.
Kobe's
That's the
not-
guy you got to
I
watch.
love Kobe White.
That's
bro.
Yeah, I love
LaMelo's
the
gonna
Knicks
inbound
got
the
him in
ball
August.
and he's gonna get the last
He's
shot
going to
of
get
the
it back.
season.
You think Mel's going to get it back?
Yeah, because they're not gonna expect him to shoot.
16.
Might take a
Why we have
45
Marvin
footer.
Williams on the floor?
He
Why
might
is
take
Marvin
a half
Williams on the
court.
floor? Where's Miles? Where's Bridges? Where's Bridges?
Yeah, that's your
Why is
best
he not
corner
on the
3
floor?
man.
Why is he
Yeah,
not on
that's
the
your
floor?
best corner 3 man. They can't
Watch
get
this.
it in.
Oh,
No, that's
my
not
God.
a good. Oh,
God.
Kobe freaking White.
Kobe did it.
Yo, I knew Kobe White is a problem. Kobe White ties the game with
Come
10
on,
seconds,
son.
10.8 to go.
Hey!
Problem is though,
It's
10
10.8
seconds
to
to
go
go.
with
10
Now
minutes to
you,
go.
now you foul.
Stoic.
well, you don't foul nobody. It's a tie game.
You foul.
Yeah, you don't want to put nobody on the line. You play straight up defense.
Ooh, that was cold blooded.
That was. That was.
Wow.
I mean, no hesitation. That's the
Falling
look of
out of
somebody.
bounds.
That's the look of
you
somebody.
saw that.
who
You
was
saw
in
that, Vic,
huddle.
right? You saw that, right? He might
That
have
was
been
the
out
look
of bounds.
That was the look of somebody who was in
And
that huddle.
Chicago gave him away.
Let's see them feet though. Them feet look like they were out
Are
of
they
bounds.
Are they gonna review it?
I don't know. They might.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't call it out of bounds. If it's not called out of bounds, they can't review it. There's nothing to review.
I think he was out of bounds, man.
But they can't review it because
They
the
sure
ref would have
can't.
to. The ref would have to call it, and then they review it to either confirm or count the shot. But the ref didn't call
That's
it.
gonna be a point. That's gonna be a point of contention in the post game.
Oh, Kimba's on the staff. I know Kimba was on the staff. Oh shit.
Yeah, Kimba's on the Charlotte staff now. Yeah,
Remember Walker?
yeah, Kimba's on the Charlotte
I
staff.
don't know why my feed is so far behind. Y'all is way ahead of my.
Yeah, my
10
feed is about 30 seconds behind.
10.8 to go.
All right, Andrew Wiggins. Let's see what you made of.
Here we are, game on the line, so we can get back to our
Is Tyler
conversation.
Hero on the floor?
Of course,
This is a Kobe moment for Andrew Wiggins.
It's either Higgins, it's either Wiggins or Tyler Hero.
Or Hero. Yeah, it's Wiggins or Hero.
That's who's getting
No,
the ball.
I'll give it to Wiggins. I'll give it
Well,
to
I'm saying
Wiggins.
it's one of them two. If the play is broken and it go to Hero, Hero's going to shoot it.
The thing for Miami is you just need
Wiggins
the
not
best
even in the
shot.
game. Oh, look. Here we
That's
go.
smart. That's smart. Go back there and get it. Run this time off. You just
What
need a
is
good
he
shot.
doing?
It doesn't have
Why
to be
would
a
you
three.
switch? Stay with him. Stay
3
there.
seconds.
Game time.
3-pointer. No. And we're going to overtime.
You didn't need a three. It was a tie
Didn't need a
game.
three. Didn't need a three.
Oh, this NBA is 2-3 happy for me.
It is. I agree.
They are 2-3 happy. You didn't need a three. It was a tie game.
Because Common says, I have no problem with him catching it in the backcourt and starting from back there because that runs time down. But all I'm thinking about is getting to the cup.
Why Kimba look like he could get in the game?
Because all I need is a basket to end it.
Or the floater in the paint. A floater.
Yeah, I just need to get in the lane. I'm not
is why
shooting a
Miami
fall away
needs to
three.
This is why Miami needs to make that trade for a guy. They don't have a guy. They got a bunch of good guys, but they don't have a guy.
This is why you make the Giannis deal if you're Miami. This is why you make the Giannis deal.
Jimmy's touching paint on that.
Jimmy's not gonna settle for a three there.
He might miss, but he's gonna get to the foul line. Jimmy touching paint.
D Wade is diving to the basket on that. Yeah,
15 to 20.
6'3". I'm touching the paint. You are not stopping me.
Right.
I'm getting to the,
15.
I'm getting to the
No
cup.
layup though. No layup though.
Right, because you're not gonna get to the rim, but you're gonna get a good mid-range shot.
Yeah, 15 to 20.
I'm not pulling. Tyler Hero pulled from 27 feet. Like, no, you don't need that.
No,
a two. It's
Nobody
a tie
else touched the
game.
ball.
A two wins
Nobody
it.
else.
Get in the paint.
This NBA is 3 happy, brother.
Might
3
sound
happy.
it might sound controversial. That's why you actually make a trade for a Ja Morant. Because Ja Morant's not settling for a three right there.
That's true. Ja's diving to the right.
At the worst, you getting a floater. At the worst.
Or you get to the line.
And I was gonna say, or you getting fouled, right? Or you getting fouled.
That's why you make them trades, man.
Like picture Michael Jordan pulling up like that against Brian Russell back in '96. No, you saw Michael
he's
Jordan
going to the rim.
Michael
and he
Jordan
gonna
got to the
him
foul
off.
line. He got to his spot. He pushed off.
He pushed off.
He absolutely pushed off. He pushed off, and then he made his shot. But he got to his spot. And that's what it has to be. You in that moment, you don't take what the defenses give you. You get to your spot.
Yo, I
know this has to be a surreal. This
96.
has to be a really surreal moment for Zoe watching his former teams play against each other.
Yeah, Lonzo Mourning.
Yo, I was going in '96 when the play happened. I was like, they didn't call it. I was going in.
J Mac, you knew they was never gonna call that on Michael Jordan.
I know,
kidding me?
But I was going ham in the living room.
All of us saw it. Like I called it when he did. I said he pushed off.
Yes,
he pushed off.
I was going ham.
You couldn't miss it. I mean, it was a blatant push off with 3 refs,
Yeah,
and all the refs swallowed their whistle. That was an offensive foul on Michael Jordan, but nobody's calling it.
LaMelo got to go to work. He got to go to work. I'm like, come on, son. He waiting on everybody. I'm gonna be the decoy.
Kobe,
right?
Maybe it's like Julius Randle said back in the day. They wanted it more than we do.
So 3-6 matchup. I'm George. J Mac agreed with me. I'm at the 3-6 matchup in the East. I'm taking the Knicks in 5
Knicks in
over the
5.
Hawks.
Give it to
I got it.
bro. Give it
Davies
to
taking
bro.
the Knicks in 5. What you got?
I got Knicks in 6.
Okay.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I give Atlanta 2 games. That's why I was trying to, get my point across. I just think that they have a little bit of youth, and I think with CJ, I don't think CJ is gonna let them get gentleman swept. I don't think he's gonna allow that to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think CJ has a choice because he don't have Dame with him no more.
And they have somewhat of a
CJ don't have Dame. That matters.
They
That
have
matters.
somewhat of a defensive presence that I really like in
They
Atlanta.
do.
But
They
again,
do. They do.
kind of
But
similar to Miami, which like they have guys, but they don't have a guy.
right.
Yeah,
So
Daniels is a pest on defense for Jalen Brunson. I
Yeah.
give it to Daniels. Daniels
Daniels is a pest, but Jalen
He
always
is a
finds a way to
pest.
end up cooking him.
Yeah.
Yo,
By the fourth
He-
quarter,
he's a
Jalen always
pest,
figures
though.
him out.
Miles Bridges is having the game of his life tonight.
As he should.
He trying to do everything he
26.5
can.
or
It's a
9
playoff
from
game.
3-point range. That's right. Oh my God, LaMelo, what are you doing? Right back.
No, air ball.
This the
Let's go,
NBA's
let's go,
version
let's
of
go, let's
knockout.
go. Why you wait for him to get back? Oh my
Yo,
God.
would we rather have Miles Bridges or Mikal Bridges?
Miles.
I'd rather have
I'd
Miles
rather have
Bridges,
Miles.
honestly. Miles Bridges is a dog, man. Miles Bridges.
There we
is-
go. There we
Mikal
go.
is
But
comfortable.
don't he beat up women?
Oh gosh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Here we go.
all right, it's
I
falling
thought he
apart.
did. That's what I thought.
Oh gosh. Well, he playing tonight. He having a
Nice
game
move by
tonight.
Davion Mitchell on the dive from the pass from Jaquez.
What's
Yeah,
killing
the
me is
game
the
is
LaMelo.
119,
He's so funny,
118.
Davey.
Sam
plays
said
gotta
Del
play
Curry
him.
looked nervous. He does. He should.
Yeah, he ain't got a splash brother with him this time.
Oh yeah.
Yo, is Khan hurt? Canupo?
No, he's 2 for
He got
12. So
benched.
he's
They
sitting
benched the
down.
rookie. They
They
benched
sitting the
Why?
rookie down.
Why
they said
didn't we do that to John Stark? I'm still mad. You got Rolando Blackman, Hubert Davis sitting right there.
nice.
Pat Riley, you forget John Starks was Pat Riley's son back then.
The coach's son. That's what they
That
called
was
him.
the coach's son back then.
Well, he lost us a championship.
Pat Riley lost
He
us
did.
that championship.
Pat Riley indeed. Pat Riley says that is his only
But he
regret.
admitted it. He admitted
Yeah,
it.
he said that is his only regret about his time in New York. Well, no, his second regret. He said he does regret now the way he left, that he shouldn't have done things the way that he did. But as far as coaching, that is his biggest regret as a coach.
Faxed the letter to leave. He faxed it. That's like a text message today.
Listen,
Right.
nothing will ever be worse than what Bill Belichick did to the New York Jets.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that was bad.
That ain't worse. That ain't worse.
He took the job and
That-
they
that's,
gave it back.
no, that's worse than Pat Riley. This
He
man
took
wrote
the
on a
job and then
napkin.
resigned the next
He
day.
wrote on a napkin, I resign
I resign.
as coach as HCNYJ. That was what he did. He put it on a napkin.
What was it, like the next day or the next week?
The
Yeah.
next day.
24 hours later.
The next day.
Parcells
And it was in
announced
a
him
press-
as the new head coach. The press conference was set for the next day, and he resigned right before the press
He
conference
resigned at the press conference.
and went to New England.
On a chartered plane.
Nothing is worse than that. Sorry. Nothing is worse
Well,
than that.
you blame the Hess family too, because like Bill Parcells is when you want me in the supermarket, y'all let me shop for the goods, man. Come on, man.
What he said.
He said, I got to shop for the groceries.
Y'all shop for the groceries, man. Come on, man.
You wasn't lying.
That's why New England is one of the greatest franchises in the NFL.
Dynasty.
That's right, baby.
That and cheating. But go ahead, D-Lo.
That and deflated
I don't know. These
football.
little Charlotte boys look hungry, y'all.
So, listen, I'm not worried about Charlotte. The only way I would see Charlotte is if they somehow end up winning this game. Then they still got to win on Thursday. Then they got to beat Detroit. Then they got to beat Detroit 4 times.
Wait, why would they have to win on Thursday?
Because
No,
this is
they-
the
this is the
9-10
9-10.
game.
No,
This
this
is
is
the
the
9-10.
Yeah.
Oh, this
They
is
got to
9-10.
win that. They got to
Yeah,
win
this
that
the
next
9-10
game
game.
if they want that AC.
Yeah, so they still gotta win to get in.
Oh,
They still not in yet. They still gotta win again to get in. They gotta beat the loser of Philly Orlando.
Right, because the 8-7 is the one that gets the
Yeah,
gets the
the
7
7-8 gets
for
the
one
7.
win.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, don't sleep, man. Detroit might go home in this first round.
it's over.
That's a miss. That's gonna just about do it.
Right.
I'm not gonna
No.
say that yet.
LaMelo got to score.
Charlotte,
LaMelo
I
got to
want to say
score here.
Charlotte needs a basket here. Charlotte absolutely needs a basket.
LaMelo got to make a play here, man. You got to make a play here. Stop dribbling the basketball.
Honestly,
out.
this
Make a
is
play.
where Miami misses
Make a
Bam.
play. Make a play. Oh my God. Look at this. And he's gonna make that. Oh, he missed that. Yo.
But Willie,
See, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta
Willie,
make
this
a
is
play.
today's NBA, and this
But he
is
has to make a play. Come on, man. I don't want to hear you young.
You
and
not
you don't understand.
wrong.
You
not
know
wrong.
you can get into the knife of the defense. Make a play better than that.
No, I'm not even watching the game. I can guarantee you I know what he did. He pulled up for a jumper.
No, he
pulled
passed.
it back. He passed the
that's
ball.
even worse if he passed.
Well, that was just that's just bad. That's the bad offense they've been playing all fourth quarter.
Yeah. Charlotte is going to win this game because of Kobe White and Miles Bridges. But quite honestly, these guys have not played
I'm
well
gonna say
at
something.
all.
Gonna get somebody. It's gonna get the people mad. LaMelo playing like LeBron did against Dallas.
I'm trying to figure out what's this offensive defense
In the
crap.
NBA Finals.
And then you put Miles
Dallas.
Bridges on the
Baby,
fastest
why you
down the
trying
floor.
to get these LeBron sexuals mad?
And it leads to a dunk.
Why you messing with these LeBron sexuals tonight?
And that's
Yo,
exactly what
LeBron
Miami needed.
disappeared in them finals, man.
It's exactly what Miami needed there, Willie.
did.
They needed a quick basket and they got it.
I'm saying, what's this offensive defense crap? You put Miles Bridges on the fastest guy on the floor. What are you doing? And he got blown by.
And it's exactly what Miami needed, which was a quick basket. They cut it to 3. So now, with 48 seconds to go, so now if they get a stop, they still got a chance. So
this is Spoelstra basketball, guys.
So
this is what he does.
They ain't dead until they
He
dead.
makes you play every second. You're going to play every second against a Miami team in the playoffs. You're not getting away with not playing a second. You're going to play every second of a game against Miami in the playoffs.
Yep.
Yeah, you ain't got a choice because they're going to run you for every second. You're not running away with it.
You're not getting no quarters off, no plays off. You're going to play them every second of a game you play them.
So setting up the first round.
What are they doing?
On Saturday, 1 p.m.
Hey, bring it in the high.
Wow, yeah. Saturday, Raptors Cavaliers at 1, followed by Timberwolves Nuggets at 3:30, followed by Hawks Knicks at 6, followed by Rockets Lakers at 8:30. All of these games, first 3 games are on Prime Video. The primetime game, Rockets Lakers, will be on ABC. That's Saturday to kick it off. And then Sunday, you will have at 1 p.m. Celtics and the winner of 76ers Magic, at 1, followed by the Thunder and whoever the 8 seed is at 3:30, followed by Pistons and the winner of the 7-8 game in the Eastern Conference, Philly the winner of whoever wins that game. I'm sorry, and then we will have the winner of Trailblazers Suns versus the Spurs at 9 p.m. And the first 2 games of the day, 1 and 3:30 are ABC, and then NBC and Peacock have the 6:30 and the 9 p.m. games on Sunday. And that's how we will start the NBA playoffs. George, while we got you, who you picking? Lakers Rocket series.
Come on, man. What's the next game? I want to talk about it.
Let's talk about it. No, is Luka and Austin Reed playing?
No, they're not. No,
Have you been praying for him, Bishop?
Sweet.
Is your all on the altar of sacrifice laid?
Listen.
Was your heart? Does the spirit control?
It's a sweep. And I feel bad for LeBron because what they're going to say, they're going to go against his legacy. But you can't expect no 41-year-old man to carry this team.
Nope, I ain't saying that.
I think we all agree LeBron's going to give them 1, and they're going to probably lose that series 4-1.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a 4-1.
It's hilarious to me to see these like these reputable, supposed to be reputable shows like First Take and like
That's why I don't watch these fools. Because they want to say stuff like Jalen Johnson's the best player in the Knicks Hawks series. Idiots. Anyway. I'm not going to lie. I am mad about that. That garbage pissed me off this morning.
I think the Hornets just scored a basket.
I like Jalen, but he like Diet Paulo Banchero.
The Hornets are up 5.
Hornets up 5. Yep, the Hornets scored. Hornets up 5.
And LaMelo went and got a basket.
He went to the rack. He went to the rack.
I'm like, go get a basket. Come on, man. Gangster.
That's an and one, wasn't it? Get to the rim.
Now you yelling and wilding like, yo, you ain't did this all fourth quarter. Like, chill.
LaMelo
that's the stuff I can't stand.
LaMelo is like 10 for 30 tonight.
Say point and roll. That's this.
And Norman Powell, Norman Powell, cool as a cucumber, and about to shoot a 3. Watch. Spin
26
off.
seconds to go.
Spin off. Give me that 3. Give me that 3, Norman Powell.
Got shot.
Tyler, bang.
Tyler Hero, another quick
I told
3.
y'all about that boy Tyler Hero.
2 seconds come off the clock.
No, they will not go away.
Gonna play till the zeros come up.
125, 123.
There's
a steal. There's a steal. The pass.
Pulling up.
No,
he pulling up. There's the game. He got fouled.
He got fouled. Hero gets fouled with 8.7 to go.
Oh, man, I'm behind. This.
Wow.
Y'all play by play good though.
There's no way.
Let's see it. Hero in the corner 3.
Are we really doing a play-by-play of a team that is not the Knicks?
Yo,
it's the playoffs, L. It's the playoffs.
What are you thinking?
Let's go to wrestling.
Miami plays.
Nah, he's sidestepping. That ain't no foul. That's not a foul.
Basketball season doesn't count until the Knicks are playing.
They don't have a challenge.
I know, but I don't agree. That's not a foul. He stepped to the side.
We play Saturday. We play
Hey, Willie. Didn't I tell you Miami?
That's 1.
The zeros on the clock.
Wow, that's
they play every second.
Charlotte had this game, man. They had this
Charlotte
game.
was up 5 with 28 seconds to go.
Yo, it's all on Melo. Melo got to get a basket now.
Front is good.
He hit all 3 free throws?
No, he's taking second now. Second one is up and good. We are tied. We are tied with 8.7 to go. Tyler Hero still has 1 more free throw.
It's over.
Charlotte looks scared. We got to get this in because we got to shift to the WWE. But
oh, let me pick the other series.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which one? What else? Which other ones?
We got wait. Let me go back.
Rockets sweep.
Wow, you picking the Rockets to sweep?
Well, we ain't got our second and third player. We cook. I mean, unless they fumble the bag completely, like
Denver, Minnesota.
Fire Aaron Boone.
Oh yeah, the Yankees are in the skid right now.
I got Denver in 7.
Hero hits all 3. Timeout on the floor. All right, while they're in the timeout, go ahead.
Denver in 7.
Denver in 7. Okay.
Wish you guys could have sat a little more.
All right, Denver in 7. All right, Eastern Conference.
Have a great night. All right, you too.
Thank you.
You already picked Knicks in 6.
Detroit in 3.
Detroit in 3.
Boston in 2.
Boston in 2.
A lot of work in the day.
What's the other one?
The other one is Cleveland, Toronto.
Cleveland in that one's going 7.
I'm taking Toronto in 6.
I can't do that.
I'm taking Toronto in 6. I'm sorry. I'm taking if Toronto
you know
is
why?
healthy.
I don't trust
I'm taking
James
Toronto
Harden
in
in
6.
the playoffs, man.
Yeah. If
James
Toronto is
Harden don't
healthy,
come through.
I'm taking Toronto in 6.
I can't
Because
do that.
because if Toronto's healthy, Cleveland doesn't have a matchup for Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram is going to destroy them.
Melo said he's not giving up. Melo said he's not giving up.
And the word "destroy" in the same sentence is.
I know that's crazy. It's crazy. It's
All right,
crazy.
LeVar. All right, LeVar Ball. Let's see if you taught your son something. See if you taught your son have that Kobe gene.
LeVar Ball, the same man that said he would beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Cavs. I'm gonna go Cavs in 7. The
Is
spirit,
Cavs in
LeVar?
7.
Is he
Okay.
at the game?
the spirit
Yeah,
of
he's at the
Coco
game.
Jones will lift them. The spirit of Coco Jones will lift them up.
The spirit of Coco Jones.
World be free.
Not world be free. We going that far
Go
back?
get the ball.
The spirit of
Go
world be
get the
free.
Here we go.
ball. There it is. There it is.
The
There
drive,
it is.
layup.
There it is.
Let's
There
go.
it is. No, give it up. Get up. Nothing. Nothing. Get out of here. Didn't I tell you he's gonna get a basket?
Melo did it.
Yep, he did it.
It's
He went
over.
straight. He got the ball and went straight to the rack.
Get a
Excellent.
basket. Get out of there.
He did what Tyler Hero should have done at the end of
Excellent.
regulation.
4.7. Nah, Mitchell, you ain't got it. You ain't got it.
Let's
Mitchell.
see if you had that Kobe gene. Get outta
127,
here.
They
126.
got it.
The Hornets
They got it.
pull out the win.
Wow.
The Hornets pull it out 127 to 126.
So they got the Celtics.
They had to work
right?
for it though.
Huh?
Miami
That's the
made them work
9-10
for
game.
it.
That was the 9-10 game. They move on to play the loser of Orlando Philly on Thursday. So they're not done. Now they got to go on the road to either Orlando or Philly. No matter what, Charlotte's next game is on the road.
They play better. They actually play better on the road.
What a ball
really
game.
think I really think the whole format is stupid.
Great game.
No,
Yo.
I like this. I like this.
I enjoy it. I'm not even going to front. I enjoy it.
Baby,
I like it.
I
It,
like
it
what's
feel
being
like
done.
college ball, man.
I
Baby,
think
One
it's
and out.
stupid. Give us the first 16.
look at that block by Brandon Williams. Get out of here. Diamante and Miles Bridges was there. Get out of here. Look at Melo. Give me a bucket, baby.
And listen, kudos to Jaime Jaquez. He defended Melo well without
Look at
fouling
Miles
him.
Bridges. Get up, baby.
And Miles Bridges said, "We are not losing this game." Miles Bridges said, "We are not losing this game."
Ain't he a former Nick?
No.
I think they both blocked it. Miller blocked it in now.
So that was huge. That was huge. Huge win for LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets getting their first postseason win in many, many years. And they will head up to take on the loser of tomorrow night's 7-8 game on Friday. They'll
I
play
don't
on
count that.
Friday.
I don't count that as postseason. That's still in season.
No, it's postseason. It's just not the playoffs. So you got to listen to the wording. It is the postseason.
That only coming from a
But
guy that knows that his team is already locked in.
It is the postseason, but it is not. The playoffs start on
I'm saying,
Saturday.
J Mac, come on, son.
But none of these games count for the regular season. So
Yo,
this is
can
the
I ask y'all?
postseason.
How
Of course.
does it feel to have 3 straight years with the Knicks with 50+ wins?
Feels great, man.
I feel like I'm back in the 90s.
Feels great.
I feel like I'm
It's
back in
been
the
through
90s.
hell with this
That's
team.
why I'm telling these Knicks fans need to calm down and enjoy the ride, man. Let's just enjoy.
Listen, and again, a game better than last year. So 53 wins this year. So
Right.
listen, but they're trending in the right direction.
I'm gonna say this to all you Knicks fans right now. Anything less than a finals berth this year is a total disaster.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, Will.
Disaster. Disaster.
I agree,
That,
Will.
honestly, Willie, that's what we were saying at the beginning of the
I
season.
agree.
I agree.
I
That's what
agree.
we said at the beginning of the season.
Listen, that's what we all want.
Because
as
that's
Knicks
where
fans.
Tibbs got us.
Listen,
Oh gosh.
at the
He got
very
it.
So,
Don't
Here we
No,
go
I'm gonna
with
say
this,
it.
please.
He got to get us further than Tibbs did.
No, well, listen, you didn't
No,
think we was
y'all
gonna
don't-
get 50 wins. You didn't think you was gonna win more games than Tibbs, and you was hoping that they didn't get more. I know that for a fact.
One more win. He got one
Yeah,
more
see,
win.
look, see?
He got one
It's still more. It's still more.
still more.
one
it's still
more win.
It's still
It's
more.
still more. It's still more.
And that one win came in the cup.
It don't
Didn't
matter.
it?
No. That final game of the cup didn't matter. Final game of
No.
the cup doesn't count.
And the stats, nothing matters in that game.
So actually, truly, if
Well,
you want to be technical, the Knicks do have 54 wins this year. If
well,
you add in a couple
Well,
wins.
let's say this. Let's say this. Mike Mike Brown got us more than Tom Thibodeau did. He did get us a cup.
Exactly.
This is true. Listen, to put it in perspective for you, and I know you love him, but you know I'm a numbers guy, Dave. So I'm just
22
gonna
and
give it to you
12.
this way.
Give him that stat, D'Lo. 22 and 12.
Last year, I'm gonna go deeper. Last year, the Knicks had the number 5 rated offense in the league.
Guess where we are this year?
This year, they are number 3.
number 3.
Last
Number
year, they were
3.
the 14th. Now, Tibbs is a defensive coach. They were the 14th rated defense last year.
Guess
This
where we
year,
are?
they're number 8.
Top 10, baby.
Yo,
Top 10.
why Gordon look like a lucha libre
Tibbs
out there
didn't get us
playing?
there. Tibbs didn't do that. And
You said a lucha libre?
and less
You see
minutes
that mask
played
on?
by the starters.
That's wild.
And Davey, guess what?
And none of our starters are in the top 10 in minutes this year.
You
None
know,
of our
like
starters are in the top 10 in
Nacho
minutes.
Libre, Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
Dave, guess what? Guess what?
What, Bishop?
It's going to be a 9-player rotation in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. We've already seen
9
it.
deep.
At least.
It's already been said.
At least.
Tibbs was doing that.
No,
He wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
No, he
It's gonna
wasn't.
It's going to be at least 9. And again, like we were saying earlier before you came on,
Thank you, Butler. I see your face. Thank you.
GTA is gonna come in and win some games for us during this postseason. So it's gonna go 10 a couple of games, I'm sure.
Butler, did you hear this guy?
In the words
Hear
of
him?
in the words of
Oh,
Kenny
Keisha.
Smith,
Keisha.
in the words of Kenny
Oh,
Smith,
Keisha.
Tibbs wouldn't play 9 players in a baseball game.
He did say that.
Yeah,
Can we,
listen, Keisha,
can somebody pray
Spo
for
coached them
Keisha?
to the end. Listen, no shame for, and they
Oh.
lost Bam midway through the second quarter of this game. So hey, listen, they put up a valiant effort.
And they went
Miami
to
did.
overtime.
And they had the lead.
No moral,
Now they going home.
no moral wins. No moral
Now they
wins.
going to Cancun. They going to Cancun.
No
The
moral
first
wins.
team to head to Cancun,
Hey,
the Miami
Dave,
Heat.
You want to know another stat? The Knicks were 0-11 against top teams last year.
22-12 this year.
They're 22-12 this year against teams over 500.
And that's why, again, this is why I can't take first take seriously, because last week they're like, oh, the Knicks can't beat a team with a winning record. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Have y'all been watching the
Let me
season?
newsflash.
I see
Nobody's
the
listening.
numbers, y'all. I
No,
see the numbers. But it
nobody's
just don't
listening.
feel right to me.
Nobody's listening to that Republican anymore.
You talking about Stephen A?
He's a Republican. No
Stephen A.
one's
Republican?
listening to him.
He's disgusting.
Stephen A. the
man.
Republican?
Dave, it don't feel right because you want Tibbs as the coach. That's why it don't feel right.
And
Because
listen,
you want Tibbs.
listen, I get it. I respect it. You know, you like Tibbs. That's fine.
Oh.
But we cannot.
Dave, you got loose here merch?
Yes, he does. Yeah. You ain't know that?
Give me the
You better
link,
believe
bro.
it.
Give me the link. I need a hat,
So-
bro.
Yes,
So
sir.
let me say this.
George, you didn't know? You didn't know he
I
had
did.
merch?
Let me say this.
Butler,
Send me the link.
Please talk some sense into
You
him.
didn't
Let
see
me
the
say
Bishop
this.
Porter told
Let
me to
say
come,
this,
church?
right? Let me say this.
What?
We
Yo, Dave is wild.
our team was
Right,
the
Tesla. No
laughing-
major injuries this year.
Our team was the laughing stock of the league for the last 15 years? Is it?
More than that.
Yes.
Right?
After it was all downhill after '99.
Yo, Tibbs, to his credit,
Yeah.
Tibbs brought
Thank
another
you.
culture to the team. But wait, Davey.
We not taking away from that, Dave.
But wait. That's not Tibbs all by himself. That's also
Right.
a change in the front office.
Leon Rose.
That's
Leon
a
Rose
major
and
change in the
Worldwide
front
West,
office.
William Wesley.
Right? You got people in the front office that know the sport of basketball. These are not corporate heads. These are basketball heads.
No, we don't have Steve Mills anymore.
And
We
they
don't
have
got Steve- we don't got-
relationships in the NBA.
We don't got Steve Mills that used to be a concession person at the Garden.
Right back.
right? Like we don't have that no more. So so
Uh,
the front office and Tom Thibodeau, they gelled together, got James Dolan out the picture. They built this culture. The everything that Tom Thibodeau did as far as making this a winning culture is not what got him fired, Davey.
No,
What
it's
got
no, that's
what
not at
got
all.
Tibbs fired was the fact that he wasn't willing to evolve as a coach. And all he had to do was play two more players to prevent our main players from getting injured,
and
from
tired.
tiring out by the time the second, third round of the playoffs came. Another thing
Sunday.
that another thing that got Tom Thibodeau fired was that collapse against Indiana last year was
Epic,
epic.
epic, epic.
That collapse, and it didn't even have to be a collapse.
Because they
You
were
can
up.
you were up, call a timeout. You got Jalen and Cat standing at the substitution
On the
Well,
table,
that was
sideline.
game two, Butler, you talking about. That was game two.
and you not gonna call a timeout and get them in the game.
That was game
So
two. Game
Tibbs,
one was when they were up, and
that
I was in Suriname, and I got on live with y'all, and I said, "Wait a minute, what's happening?" And
yeah,
y'all just put, I can't believe this. What's
yeah,
And
happening?
they hit a miracle shot. Halle Berry hit a miracle shot.
Yeah, but it
yo,
It
shouldn't
let
have.
me
shouldn't have
say
come
this to
to
you.
that. It
It
shouldn't have
shouldn't
come
have
to
It
that.
come
shouldn't
to
have come
that.
to that.
It shouldn't have
That's
come
your
to
coach.
that shot. It shouldn't have come to that at all. It only came. Listen, the shot that Halliburton got was a shot that Tom Thibodeau gave him.
Right.
Tom
Go back
Thibodeau
and look at
gave
the
him
play.
that shot. So we're not taking anything away from Tom Thibodeau. What we're saying is that he was able to stand on the mountain and look at the promised land, but he
Yep.
had to give it to Joshua.
That's it.
That's it,
And let
business.
me add to what Butler said. This was another key point in the season. When your coach said that he didn't have a conversation with Mikal Bridges, that right there, I'm telling you, he was gone right there. He was gone.
He
You
was
talk
gone.
about the NBA's version
He
of the
was
Iron
gone.
Man. And Mikal Bridges goes to you and tell you you need to play. Who has never missed a game and not since he's been in the NBA. He's never missed a game. He goes to your coach and tells him, "We need to play more players. You need to
We
back
need to
up the
play more play.
minutes."
I mean, and this is not like this. This did not happen in November.
Right, right,
This happened in May, where your man is actually saying, "Yo, we're a lock for the playoffs. You gotta stretch this roster so that guys can heal up." Ain't
right. It was
nobody take
March. It was March. It was March. Right.
it's
We was getting
March.
ready to get into the playoffs. Right, right.
You gotta
Yeah.
you ain't nobody on PEDs here where we heal faster than everybody else, right? Like
Listen, that remind me. No, that sound like that movie Life. He said, "Oh, he said he tired, boss." He said, "Get that pit to swinging. He
listen,
gotta
Dave,
work."
Dave.
listen. These guys are
12
not in
beat
shape.
7 every day of the week. He
These
played
guys are
12 guys.
these
Tim
first
was
of
only
all,
playing 7.
right, seven guys. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
7.
That's crazy, Davey. Come on now. Dave,
It was
you play
Mitchell
ball. As a
Robinson
matter of fact,
and Deuce
Dave, let me
McBride
ask you
off
a
the bench.
question.
Those
Let
were
me
the
let me
two.
ask let me ask you a question, Dave. You've coached before. Was 7 players enough?
No,
Okay.
I played 10. I had to. Everybody
Case in
need a
point.
break.
Then stop defending this guy who refused. You was online the other day talking about somebody that was going crazy on another person's team. And I had to say the reason why you didn't know that this kid could play is because your coach did not play him.
Sims.
Jericho
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 Sims.
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 Jericho Sims had a triple double. The same Jericho Sims who was on the Knicks last year,
On
who
the
barely played.
bench.
And look at what my man doing over in Sacramento. What's his name? Who Keisha like?
Grimes.
Precious.
Is
Not
it Grimes?
Grimes.
Precious
No.
Achua.
Precious.
Precious
Precious
Achua.
Achua.
Sacramento. Yeah,
Precious
Precious
Achua
Achua.
is killing it. Killing it. But did Tibbs give him minutes? No.
No.
Can't
Well,
excuse
Mike
that.
Brown better get us to the finals. Mike
Well,
Brown better
here's
get
what
us
I
to the
think.
finals.
I think I don't think
Tibbs was
that's
here
fair.
5 years and didn't get us to the finals.
I
So
don't think
we
that's
gonna give
fair.
Mike Brown
Now,
1 year? No,
now
I'm
what I
not doing
will
that.
But
now
Tibbs
what I
started
will
from square
say,
He
one.
was here
Mike
5
Brown ain't
years and didn't
starting from
do it.
square one.
well,
He was
here's
here
what I will
5 years
say.
and didn't do it. 5
Here's
years. So now Mike Brown came in 1 year and we gonna say he got to get us in 1 year? No, I'm not doing that. No.
well, hold on, Jay. Wait,
That's
Jay.
not
Wait, Jay. Wait,
that's not
Jay.
fair, McCann. Because
Wait,
It
Jay.
is
Tibbs
Wait,
started
fair.
from ground zero.
McCants. Wait, McCants.
Right, but
The
hold up, but he had a team last year and he shouldn't have lost to Indiana.
right, but okay, hold on. Time out. Hold on. Mike Brown was brought to this team. He was hired for the sole purpose of getting this team past where they was
To the
last year.
finals.
That's the elephant in the room. We can't deny,
I
bro.
get that, Butler, but we can't say get rid of him after 1 year
I'm not
if
saying
they
get
don't
rid of
do
him.
it.
I'm not saying get rid of him, and I don't think Davey was
Okay.
saying get rid of him, but I do
I ain't saying
believe
get rid of him, but if
I
we
do
don't
believe
get
he
further
has
than
to
we
get
get
them to the
last year,
finals. And the reason he has to get them to the finals is because this is the same team, dog. This
Well,
is the
not
same
quite.
team.
Not quite.
Well, the
It's
bench
the
is
same
better.
starting
The
five.
bench is the core is, but that bench is totally different.
The bench is much
it's
stronger.
better.
That gives him even more.
But again, I'm not ready to throw away Mike Brown because he didn't
No,
get us
no,
here
no, no,
in year
no.
one.
We not. I'm not turning on him if he don't get them to the finals
Davey
because
is though.
again, it's a
Davey's turning
5-year
on
I
him.
ain't
Davey
no,
contract.
not turning on him. Davey was never on his side.
Right,
They was
I'm
never
thank
on
not
his
you.
side,
turning on him,
right?
but I'll tell you this.
He was never on
It's
his
a
side.
it's a it's
Thank
a
you, D-Lo.
it's championship or bust.
No, it's
I
not.
don't
It's
know
not
if it's
It's
that. I
championship.
don't
finals
know.
or bust.
No, it's not championship or bust.
I don't
It's
know.
finals.
Let me say
Yes.
this. Let me say this, and
Finals,
then
yes.
Finals
let
or
me say this,
bust.
and then D'Lo got his hand up. It can't be championship or bust, and the reason why
No.
it can't be championship or bust is because we OKC is not a game to be played with, y'all.
And
True.
Shea has the refs in his pocket.
In his
Right.
pocket,
True.
and you're seeing that this year already at the Garden.
At the Garden. Jalen Brunson couldn't get a charge call against
Against
Shea.
Shea. On a
In the
clear
Garden.
charge.
On a clear charge in the Garden.
Yo, the way
True.
they tried to
They said
explain that
no.
garbage away, I'm like, are y'all serious? And then the
And then
same
it,
thing happens
and then they turned around
2
and
games
the
later.
same exact
They
play, and it
called
went in
it.
Shea's favor.
There you go. There you go. So
What
that's
I'm
why
gonna say,
I'm not
D-Lo,
saying champion. I'm not going to say championship or bust.
No.
Now, if you want to say he got to get to the finals, I really don't want to say it, but I'll agree.
I'm not
yeah,
even
he
Finals.
gotta get the
I'm not even
finals.
gonna say the finals. I want the finals.
See, I say that too, D-Lo.
The
I
reason
say
why
Eastern Conference Finals.
the only thing
I
that
agree with
makes
David.
the
I
the
agree with David.
the only thing that makes
It's
this
championship or bust. Mike
only
Brown
thing
was
that would
No,
not
make
it's
brought
this
not.
here to bring no team to no finals, and that's that.
the
Mike
only
Brown was brought specifically here to bring New York to win a championship.
Not in
There
year
is no
one,
second
though,
place victory for him. And he
Mike.
got a short leash.
Not in year one. If he
Yes.
don't win it in year one,
He's a championship coach that has taken another team to the finals, a young team at that. He is here
that was a
specifically to win
young
a
team
championship.
who had arguably the greatest player of a
I can't.
generation.
So for
I
him,
can't
there's
agree
no
with that,
excuse.
guys.
He's had the tools, he has the
I
weapons.
can't. I can't
He
agree with
He,
championship or
for
bust. I
for
can't.
me,
Yo, he's had the weapons before. He's
for
played. Remember, he was an assistant coach at Golden State, so it's not like he's not been through the ringer.
We
He's
not
been through
we
it.
not saying any of that. But I just can't get with championship or bust. I
Championship.
cannot.
for me
Nah.
the
Nah.
only failure is not getting at least to the ECF.
That's me. If they get bumped in the second round,
Anything below the ECF, failed season, I'm pissed off.
yes.
If they go to the ECF and lose to Detroit in 7 games, I'm not going to kill them.
I'm not going to kill them. I'm not. It takes time for a coach's implementation of a system sometimes.
This a man. This is hold on. But L, don't say nothing. This coming from a man that says Detroit is not ready.
I did say that. I haven't changed my
losing
stance.
to them in the ECF,
but
you okay
I'm
with
not.
that?
I'm not talking. But see, I'm not talking about Detroit. I'm talking about my team. Do I think we'll beat Detroit in the ECF? Yes, I do. Let me be unequivocally clear. I think if it's an Eastern Conference Finals between the Knicks and the Detroit Pistons, Willie, that the Knicks win that series in. It doesn't even go 7. The Knicks win that series in 6. To be honest with you.
I agree with that.
But what I am saying, though, is if by some happenstance Detroit does end up beating us in 7 games, I'm not going to call the season a failure. That's what I'm saying. Don't mix the two up. I'm not saying that I think Detroit is ready. I think Detroit can get beat in the first round.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
If I'm
losing
going
to
to be
Detroit
honest,
this
let
year
me make the
is
comparison.
worse
Let me make
than
the
losing
comparison.
to Indiana last
Victor
year.
George. Victor George.
Yes.
No matter what the Lakers do in the playoffs, if they lose in the playoffs, is it a failure or is it not?
there's
I don't care what. I don't care
There's
what.
nuance
I don't care.
and context to that, Willie.
Yeah,
you
Lakers
can't
get swept
remove
is a
context.
failure.
If the
Lakers
Lakers
lose
get
a
swept,
series is a failure.
if the Lakers get swept without their 2 leading scorers, no Luka,
Lakers lose any series.
no
If
Luka,
you're,
no
if,
Austin
I
Reeves.
remember there was a context here. If you're a true fan, you know what failure is failure.
I've never been a fan of the championship or bust because it leaves no room for context.
Thank you.
Technically, everybody that's playing is championship
or bust.
Right.
Right. Anybody who's playing now is championship or bust.
Technically, everybody is.
So how many?
No, I
David. So
I
how many
disagree.
times?
One,
How many times?
Who is
Now,
playing
nobody-
now
this
that's
coming
not
from a-
trying to win the championship?
Ain't nobody
levels of
expecting
satisfaction,
Cleveland to
though.
win the chip.
Everybody expecting the Knicks to win the
Not about
chip.
expectation.
Wait.
Everybody
Davey,
expecting the Knicks to win the chip.
Davey.
No,
Davey,
they're
we
not because everybody's
Davey,
picking against them.
We not talking
As a
about
non-Knicks fan, I'll say
expectation.
this.
There's
As a
a
non-Knicks
difference
fan, I'll
between
say this. I feel like they gotta get to the finals because
Okay.
that's the next step.
David, you expecting the Knicks to win a championship?
Last
Your
year with the
expectation for the Knicks to win a
conference
championship?
You can't ask Davey that. Come on, Willie.
Yes, I
That's
can. He's a
not-
Knicks fan.
No, he think they
My-
winning every
that's-
year.
That's
No,
a
no.
true fan.
Willie, my
this year-
expectation.
Realistically, Willie.
With what
I
we
expect
did
the Lakers to
last
win
year,
every year.
Willie, and I was
With
going to say that
what we did-
as a fan, I want the Knicks to win every year, of course.
But is it realistic?
but that's not realistic.
Right.
That's not realistic, Lord.
Right.
It's
Thank
not
you.
realistic.
Right.
But everything that we accomplished last year, and we blame Tibbs for not winning the championship. And now we bring in a championship coach and give him more than what Tibbs had.
I don't know if we won
What's
the
the next
championship
step?
last year
So
either.
what's the next step?
Championship.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dave, you gotta let the tips thing go, man. It just
Yeah, you gotta let that go, bro.
You gotta let that
You
go.
a
No,
Knicks fan.
what
You
David
know.
did was create the context for steps. It took steps for Tibbs to get the Knicks where they are, and now he was not the. He was the, that was his ceiling. Now you brought another coach in that has been above the ceiling, has a ring, has taken the team to a championship, even though they lost to a better, more experienced,
But
more
Willie,
powerful
it's
set.
his
Wait,
first
hold on, J
year.
Mac.
I
Hold on,
can't-
J Mac. Hold on,
His
J Mac.
first year.
Hold on, J Mac. They won. They got beat by a San Antonio team that was already ready to win. They were not ready to win. The Knicks are ready to win. I don't want to hear because they get to the finals and they come up against an OKC, a championship team against a potential caliber championship team, and they're not ready to win now. The Knicks not ready to win now.
I can't give him the ceiling thing because we all sat back and watched Thibodeau make decisions that if
He
we were
made
in
a
that
mess of that
if,
series.
if
Come
we
on.
were in the same chair, we as lay people would have made better decisions than Tom
Tibbs
Thibodeau
made
would
a
have made.
mess of that series. Come on,
Situations
guys.
That's why I'm
Come
saying
on.
that was his ceiling.
Situations.
That's why
situations.
I'm
Y'all making
saying that
our
was his
point.
ceiling.
But
He's
Davey
not.
made a
He's not.
mess.
He's not
He
capable.
made
He's
a
not
mess
capable of
of that
adjusting
series.
to not only systematic change in the league. He's an old school coach, so that's why I said his ceiling was where he got them.
So tell Davey that. Davey needs to hear that.
I just told
And
Davey that.
I got you.
I'm using Davey's example. He's saying Tibbs messed up. He should have did more, but he didn't.
That's what I'm saying. And we got rid of Tibbs and we
Right.
bring Brown in,
Yeah,
and
but-
we
but-
all said beginning of the year.
But Tibbs got a
That-
couple years though.
But
It's-
you said they shouldn't have gotten rid of him. That's the difference. Your stance is they got rid of him, and then you said, and they shouldn't have. That's the difference. Everybody
Yes,
else
sir.
on here don't feel that way.
Okay.
Now
but
I agree
they
with that.
did
Now I agree with that.
They did get rid of him. So now that they got rid of him, we here now.
But
Now
you did-
what?
But Dave, you don't feel like they should have. And that's what Vic is telling you. Vic is telling you you got to move past that. You the only one on here that feel like they shouldn't have. You was rooting for them not to win 50 games so that Tibbs could have more wins.
It's a brand
I
new
was not. Oh, was
Yes,
it?
you were. Yes, you were.
Okay.
You were rooting for
So
them not to
now,
win 50.
so now Tibbs gone.
So then
Mike
J Mac,
Brown is
so
here.
what? So now that you brought in Mike Brown,
Now
as
what?
a Nick lover and fan, what is the ceiling for the Knicks? Your expectation for the and the ceiling for the New York Knicks. Period.
Who you asking
If you
me?
tell me just getting to the finals, you lying. That's a devil's lie.
No, what I'm saying, listen, I think you misunderstanding what D-Lo is saying, and I think you misunderstanding what I'm saying. D-Lo is not saying he's satisfied with the finals or he's satisfied with the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's not what I'm
he's
saying to you. I totally understand that. I understood that. I'm just saying, as a fan and as a lover
Well, as a
of
fan,
your
we
team.
won a championship. As
So
a
then
fan,
it should always be, if I'm a fan of the Lakers, my expectation is for the Lakers to win a championship. And for me, anything less than that, for me, the season is a failure. The late Kobe Bryant said it. Anything less than a championship is a failure. Period.
So I mean,
I don't.
if you're gonna look at it from a fan perspective with no objectivity, then of course.
That's
right.
right. And why shouldn't we look at it that way? Because we lost a couple of tools. Anything's not what happened. Listen, the Knicks had as far as I'm concerned, the Knicks were an H seed with some Latrell Sprewell and Allen Houston and a bunch of guys that the expectations were low.
Willie, come on now. You
Wait.
know they wasn't really-
What you just
The
said,
expectations
Willie,
were low.
what you
Not
just
true.
said right there, though.
Not
is
true,
bugging.
Willie.
You.
Yeah,
Now
bro,
you
come
know.
on, son.
Now you
Because
know.
we lost
Now
a
you
couple
know
teams.
that
Willie
Knicks team
basically
was not a
saying,
real.
if I have my
You
car,
know-
That Nick,
You know-
that Nick
if
team,
I have my car,
everybody talked
and I-
about during that shortened season.
You know that Knicks team was
They got
not
off
a
to
real
the rough
AC.
start because of the new pieces, but everybody said
And it was a
once they
shortened
catch
season.
fire, they were going to be dangerous. They were not a real eighth seed because they got in at 27 and 23 in a 50-game season.
In a 50-game season.
In another season, there were still been 32 regular season games left for them to climb higher than 8, and they would have finished much higher than 8.
Let me
So
ask
that-
you one question. They did that first year. You're absolutely right. What did they do the second year with that same team? They got bounced in the second round.
They got bounced in the second round. Yes.
Come on. So what you telling me? So you telling me they were a superior team? They weren't a real HC?
Without key
Yes, they
pieces,
were.
they just still.
They
you
were not a
basically
real
said,
8
I
seed.
got in my car. The steering wheel was gone. It better still drive. Like no,
right.
Give me a vice grip. Give me a vice grip. We still gonna try and drive it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, it was.
Listen,
Listen.
we gotta pivot. We gotta
As a
pivot.
fan,
It's WrestleMania
yes,
week.
I
WrestleMania
want a
week.
championship every year. But realistically, the man only been here 1 year. I'm not
So
gonna put
what?
that pressure
So
on.
what? Yeah, you put that pressure. Use New York.
We gotta
No.
pivot. We
Second year, if he don't get us past and next
we
year
can-
come, absolutely, you got it.
we'll
You're
revisit
right.
this
You're
Saturday
right. Y'all got
after
your
game
y'all
one.
got your championship in October. You're right.
We'll revisit this after game one on Saturday. Game one, 6 p.m. on Saturday. We will be on as we are on during the playoff season after every Knick game with a post-game show, Church Guy Sports Show post-game starting this Saturday. Saturday's show will be late because it's not happening right after the game, because we will be in the throes of night one of WrestleMania.
Oh my!
So immediately upon completion of night one of WrestleMania, the post game show will air. So that'll be sometime around.
I'm watching
10:30.
WrestleMania this year too. I'm watching it.
All right, yes, Dave,
Whoa.
yes. So after WrestleMania, so somewhere around 10:30, we'll be on Saturday night post WrestleMania. We're gonna be on all night. I'm gonna act up. I got to preach in Charlotte on Sunday afternoon, so I'm going in all my Nick gear.
Oh,
I'm going
hallelujah.
starting trouble. I'm going to my boy church starting trouble on Saturday. I'm going into Charlotte with wearing a bunch of Nick stuff. I already told him. He was like, "Don't you do that?" I said, "I'm doing it. I'm doing it." I told him today. I said, "If y'all lose to the Heat today, I'm coming with a Miami Heat jersey."
No.
Oh no.
But no, I'm going in with Nick stuff Sunday afternoon. I got to preach in Charlotte Sunday afternoon. But pivoting, last night we saw the go home edition of Monday Night Raw leading into WrestleMania, the granddaddy of them all. I thought it was a tremendous go home show, except for the closing segment of the show. The matches were great. The energy was great. Oba cut an amazing promo. Oba's promo was that was star making right there.
Trying to tell y'all.
Oba's promo was star making. The energy between Stephanie and Liv, it looks real. I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's real beef.
Speed not last week.
That's real beef.
That was real beef. That's real beef.
there.
So I enjoyed that. But then we got to, and honestly, opening with Roman and his video package, I said, okay, all right, I like where this is starting. And then
But
they
they
ruined it
should've-
at the end of the show.
they
'Cause
should've
they want to
they
have a
should've put
love
them
in at
on
the end of the
first.
show.
They should
I
have
was
put
waiting for
them
them to
on
hug.
first. They should have flip flop. They should have put Roman and Punk on first, and then close with Oba and Brock in the closing segment of Raw.
Well-
That's what they should have did. Because by the time they got to Roman and Punk, and the promo and the promo that they cut, that was the other thing.
Yeah.
It was kumbaya around the campfire.
Look at that. What was that? George, you got to look on your face.
I don't really think so, man. I think Roman tried to switch the narrative maybe a minute and a half towards the end of the show where he's like, I'm not trying to do what you're doing right now. I'm trying to knock your head off on Sunday. It ain't gonna be this, it ain't gonna be that.
I get that, but I didn't feel the heat. I don't feel the heat anymore.
I was actually hyped. I said Roman is back. That's the way I felt when it was over.
Okay.
I enjoyed the promo, but I enjoyed the vignette way more.
Yeah, the vignette at the beginning of the show was great.
I love the callbacks. Like if that was the case, then it was probably better for them to give them the night off.
Right.
And
Just let the vignette sizzle.
Let
and
both of
just,
them do vignettes.
and then we'll see you on Sunday.
Right. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. I did enjoy the promo, but when I saw the names come up, I was like, wait, that's it? like I saw executive producer and all of that stuff. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Like that's it, right? Like that's it.
But
I agree.
Dante said
Gregory.
there are no Samoans wrestling on Sunday. There's something big coming.
Oh, ye of little faith. Hold on, sir.
Mm-hmm. Something gonna
happen. Trust
right.
me.
We think all the Samoans are showing up on
Trust me.
Sunday.
Yo,
I don't really make these predictions too often, but I just got a feeling that it's going
George thinks all the Samoans are showing up.
The
on
Samoan
Sunday.
truck is getting backed up to Allegiant Stadium.
Listen,
Oh,
I've got to
back
say,
that truck up,
I
man.
did think it was interesting that Solo and the MFT showed up on Raw last night.
Right.
And the one thing about the promo,
I did think that was interesting.
the one thing about Roman's promo last night, guys, he didn't say me.
We.
He didn't say I.
He said we.
He said we.
He said
The
we.
entire time. I'm just hey.
But the only thing
Samoan takeover.
The only
Jacob
reason
just
why
got a
I'm-
new Jacob
only
just got a
reason why I don't
new
think
tribal
anything-
tattoo.
I don't
too?
think that's gonna happen is because Punk apologized. If he wouldn't have apologized,
Too
I
late.
would be 1,000% on board with you.
It's too late. It's too late
Too
for
late.
that.
But Roman accepted it.
Too late to apologize.
Roman accepted it.
No,
You know?
he said he got everything about right until he got to the end. He didn't accept that apology though.
I just want to see if
I don't think it's going to be a bunch of Samoans there. Because because the narrative is already Roman can't do it on his own. So
you might be right, J Mac. I guess it's more hoping than prediction.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But that might be the way to lean back into the tribal chief gimmick heavy.
Nah, but Roman has to win. If Roman wins, he has to win with no help on Sunday. He has to win with no help. Yeah. That's number one.
That's assuming that Roman is staying a babyface.
Well, he's a tweener right now.
Right. I mean, but he leans more face than anything else right now. I mean, think about Rock and Austin. Rock and Austin were technically tweeners, but they both leaned more face than anything else.
Punk has to win. Punk has to win Sunday. Punk is going to win Sunday. I'd be shocked if Roman wins. I think Punk wins because you still got Seth Rollins waiting in the rings. They got to have Seth and Punk at SummerSlam.
We talking about the final image of WrestleMania.
CM Punk standing over Roman Reigns?
I don't think Punk's win is going to be clean. I think it's going to be interference.
Not in the TKO WWE.
Right.
No, sir.
Not if Dwayne Johnson got anything to say about that.
Well, he's got something to say about it.
So what?
It's not going to be
y'all
clean.
want the guy with the bags under his eyes and the gray hair to win against the dude that looked like Jason Momoa?
Right. Come on, bro.
It was like y'all might have been right about Pat McAfee, but no, the Samoans.
Roman, but the one thing, and I know you guys are not gonna agree.
Portland up by 11 midway through the second.
He's a part timer, and both of the networks. That's what. Let's not forget. This particular title we're talking about, not Cody's title.
Right.
This title right here was created because Roman was a part-time champion. Let's not forget that. This version of the World Heavyweight title exists because of a part-timer who was the champion.
But you got to
not lose sight of that.
I believe you're completely right, but you got to consider time and place. The E is in a completely different time and place right now.
True.
I don't think they want to go back to part-time.
Creative narrative is at an all-time low right now.
Picture this.
But part-time champion is going to hamper them even more.
We got to give Roman. But we got to give Roman. We got to give Roman a little bit of grace because remember he did relapse on the leukemia situation. So that's another reason why he was away.
And
you understand what I'm saying?
This is why.
And it could come back at any time.
Monday.
Right.
But that's why
the one thing about Roman and his part-time. The one thing about Roman and his part-timerness or whatever, he's always a bridge to the next guy.
Right.
When he goes away.
Right.
If Monday night Roman comes out there with that title, says a couple things and says, "Acknowledge me," and them lights go out and they get green, J-Mac.
And Oba comes out to acknowledge him.
It's over.
Oh, the crowd's gonna go absolutely nuts.
The Shabbat that's gonna go forth in this place right here. When that happens,
the Shabbat.
You hear me? I'm gonna go crazy.
But see, I could see that happening on a CM Punk because he'll be a transition champion.
But
I don't know
versus Punk.
No, but hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, Oba versus Roman would be bigger.
Only to get the belt on Oba. Only to get the belt on Oba. And then you set it up. But to shoot him straight up to Roman, I don't know if WWE is going to do that right away.
Oba versus Roman is
I don't know if they're going to shoot him that
money.
I can see them doing that to a beat up Punk. Like you said, old, flabby. I can see him coming out and he destroy him on Monday night and take that title.
Listen,
I don't see them doing that with Roman.
If Oba destroys Brock Lesnar on Sunday, they're gonna strap that rocket to him, and I agree with George. They're gonna strap that rocket to him because now his trajectory is like here already.
They're giving the girl Oba. They're giving the girl Oba 73.
Off of Roman.
You can watch Obafemi Brock for free on Sunday.
Right.
It's free. It's on normal ESPN. They about to put the.
I get again. I'm not disputing that.
They want you to see that.
They
They want us
want
to
you
see
to see
that.
saying, I
Right.
don't see them doing. They're not going to give us Roman and Oba on Monday night. They're not going to give them to us on a Backlash. They're not even going to give that to us on SummerSlam.
You know
That
why,
match
Joe,
has to be. You talking about Oba versus Roman? That match needs to be in Saudi next year.
Listen, but only reason why I disagree is because CM Punk is becoming dry right now.
And there's
But that's why I'm saying
There's no
he would be the
there's no
perfect candidate.
aftermath after him. Whoever
But
beats him.
that's why I'm saying he would be the perfect candidate on a Monday night for that title to be taken away. But
you don't want
not
to make Oba
Roman.
look weak.
Right.
That's the thing. You don't want to make Oba look weak.
Yeah, you can't weaken Oba right now.
It's not gonna make Oba look weak, guys. Y'all missing the point when Brock Lesnar came out there and whipped Kofi's behind. It did not make Brock look weak. I'm a
but we were mad at
WWE
Vince
aficionado.
over that.
It made Kofi look weak, and he beat him in seconds. Let's not forget that WWE does this all the time, guys. Let's not lose sight of that. They did it to Kofi Kingston. They did it to Kofi. The night after they did it to him. What pay-per-view was that? He came
That
out
was like King Kong
was a
beating up
SmackDown.
on
It was
Cabbage
a-
Patch
That
Kid.
wasn't even
Come
a
on,
pay.
man.
That wasn't even a pay-per-view.
SmackDown.
That was the premiere of SmackDown on Fox.
That was the
Yeah.
first
The
SmackDown
premiere
on Fox.
SmackDown on Fox. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't even and that's what I'm saying. They will do that just to get the belt off of somebody. They will do that to get the belt off Punk and put it on Oba.
That
Then
was
you
Vince,
reset.
though.
They can do that.
That was Vince, though. That was Vince, and it's not the same brain.
Right,
trust.
the content creators are way different now. Like
Yeah.
Paul, I think Paul is trying to find a way of easing his way out the door as the main content creator and bringing something else in there. So for him, using Oba, and you see he's more with Oba right now than he's been with any other superstar in recent time. Because he knows this is the crotch rocket that he needs to light this fuse now. He tried to do it with Jay, it didn't work.
20 years. You can get 20 years out of Oba.
Right. He tried to do it with Jay because he knew Roman was not going to be around for a minute. And then he tried to revitalize that with Jay calling the shot before WrestleMania right now. I don't see it happening, but he's trying to kind of weave his way around in case Roman gets beat. Somebody got to take over that OT type of role. And Jay's kind of like remembering, like he's thinking like, yo, I blew it the first time. I can't blow it again. Especially if they're thinking of going in that direction with him.
As I look back on the Jay situation, I feel like that was like a lifetime achievement award for him for working so hard. Like, we're gonna give you so at least you can go into the Hall of Fame as a world champion.
You'll have a world championship.
Yeah, so that's on your resume.
record.
You're a world
Yeah.
champion, but like
Same like Kofi. Kofi gonna go in as a world. He's gonna have a
exactly,
world
give them
championship.
that respect of having that on their resume. So
Oba is 27, y'all.
all right, 18 years. He could be.
There's no way you don't strap the saddle to that guy and ride him right now.
He's 27.
There's no way you don't.
It's
And
Again, I don't disagree.
if he wins Saturday night, Trick Williams.
I just disagree
Because
with
Trick
it,
Williams is up next.
With it being Roman, I just disagree with him
Trick,
going straight to Roman.
Trick is up next. I love Trick. Whoop that Trick. I love Trick. Trick is up next.
I've been telling people about Trick for about 2 years now.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's just the trajectory of those two stars that have both brands buzzing. You know what I'm saying?
It's a new
So
era.
you don't miss that opportunity like that. You don't. You really don't.
Anybody ever noticed that Trick kind of looks like Michael Todd? I'm just saying.
With or without the conditioning. Sorry, George. Don't.
George, behave.
George, stop
He
it.
do, but I'm just looking forward, like I said, to the fact
When you have
that
Mike Todd comments on your page tomorrow, I'm gonna be the first one laughing. Because they're gonna come for you for that
I don't
right
care.
there.
It won't be him though.
Right, it won't be him. You have to pay him. You have to pay him.
I think Pat McAfee interferes
Pay him.
in the match.
and Randy wins 15.
I think he interferes in both of them. I think he interferes in the Cody match, and I definitely think he's gonna interfere in the Roman Punk match.
I
Who's
don't
that?
think
That's why
McAfee.
he called out. That's why Punk called him out. They setting it up.
McAfee. I don't. Here's my issue. I don't want McAfee involved because then
That's TKO.
it turns into Travis Scott last year again.
That's
I'm gonna say,
TKO.
I'm gonna throw a name out here and see if this resonates.
What you
I
got?
would not be surprised with all this going on with Cody and Randy that Kevin Owens pops up out of nowhere.
Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a name we haven't heard for a while.
Is he cleared?
with a "I was right" T-shirt on.
Right. Like
Remember, he was
wouldn't.
wearing that.
That's a possibility.
I just
Does
feel
anybody
like,
know if Kevin Owens has been cleared though?
Yeah, but he wouldn't have to be cleared to do a run in.
Yeah,
right? Absolutely not.
Okay.
that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Remember, listen. Seth took a tsunami with a messed up arm.
He did. He did.
So this is one of those. Anything can go down. Anything, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But anything that goes down in Vegas is unexpected. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be a lot of interference in these main event matches.
Well, I mean, they need something because the build has been lackluster.
Yeah.
To say the
For sure.
least. So they
And
definitely
they know
need
they're
something.
going to cook. Like they've been here before, where they know that. Look, like listen, we didn't. Like I appreciated what they did with Seth and Gunther. I appreciated that. I felt the heat off that, the little headbutting and all that stuff. Like
Yeah, last night was that was good. That was good
They
last
brought
night.
some history to. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he did. He was saying that.
Like
when he
okay,
was-
okay.
You're
So
right.
long term storytelling. Okay,
So,
because they had to do something with that because
Yeah.
everybody was like, "What? What is this?"
It was just random for him coming
Yeah.
out and
It
choking out
was super
Seth.
random because they realized like maybe Ray shouldn't be in the ring with Gunther right now. He gonna kill him.
and because of the fact that Ray, because he was out with an injury, you know how
And
those
remember-
contracts work. They pause your contract, so he
Right.
can't retire just yet because he
They
owed
was
him.
talking about
He owed him some
Gunther
more
and-
months.
And the
Gunther
way
and
he
Brock
getting hurt,
Lesnar.
he
We
ain't
were
gonna be able
talking
to
about
retire
that
to
match.
2030.
We were talking about Gunther and Brock Lesnar happening at WrestleMania, and now we're getting Oba and Brock Lesnar.
I'm here for it. I'm
we
here
were
for
talking
it.
about Gunther and Brock. That's what we thought originally was going to happen.
But Oba and Brock is so much better,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
so much juicier.
So much
I'm
better,
looking.
yo.
That is the match I'm looking forward to on Sunday. Unfortunately, I'll probably be preaching while it's on, so I'm gonna have to turn my phone off so I don't see y'all talking
I
about
won't
it
make
until I
any
get a chance
comments
to
in the
watch it.
chat. I won't make any
Yeah, don't make no comments.
in the chat.
I want to watch that match.
D&D.
I will probably pull out my phone on the drive back to Virginia from Charlotte and be watching it on the way back home after I finish preaching. But yeah, that is the match I'm looking forward to. That is the match. So we are excited about that aspect of WrestleMania. Again, NBA playoffs kick off. Well, the NBA postseason has kicked off. Playoffs kick off on Saturday. We already know that the Miami Heat are headed to Cancun. The Charlotte Hornets are headed to either Philadelphia or Orlando, depending upon whoever loses tomorrow night's game. On Friday, they will play in order to determine the 8th and final seed in the Eastern Conference. Right now, the Portland Trailblazers lead the Phoenix Suns 60-51 as they finish up the first half. Portland's been dominant so far in the first half of this game, so that's going to be very,
got
very
Portland
interesting
in
to
there.
see.
And I got Portland giving the Spurs a little trouble. Just a little trouble, not a lot. Just a little trouble.
Definitely. But we thank you all again for joining us as always. Saturday night, we will see y'all post WrestleMania Night 1, where we will talk about Game 1 of the Knicks as well
Cody
as
or
WrestleMania
Orton?
Night
Cody
1.
or Orton, real quick.
Orton, he getting 15.
I think Orton gets 15.
Yeah.
I think Cody remains the champion.
I agree with Willie. I think Cody remains champ.
I think TKO wants Cody to remain the champion, but knowing Cody is about wrestling, so he would want Orton to get 15.
I couldn't have said it better than that.
But Unfortunately, the powers that be are about pushing
It's
Cody.
TKO. It's not
Yeah.
WWE anymore.
The powers that be are pushing Cody down everybody's throats.
Because
and
it allows
making everybody-
Cody to chase the title back after Mania.
Cody is always a better chaser.
I don't see any backlash. Main event, Cody and Orton again. Let's do it again.
You probably gonna get a celebrity tag match in that pay per view.
Yeah,
No.
you're gonna
Ain't no
yeah,
more-
back-
no more-
back-
no more-
backlash.
but-
Backlash.
No more
You're getting
celebrities at Backlash.
You're
It's
getting
the-
Orton McAfee versus Cody and Jelly
No.
Roll.
That's
at
what you're gonna
Backlash.
get, yeah.
That's what you're getting at Backlash.
I know you
Ain't
don't
no
want to
more
hear that, Vic, but that's what's
celebrities,
happening.
Ain't no more
We'll
celebrities
get
after this.
if this is it. If Roman wins, you're not gonna get a world title match either. Now, if Punk wins, you might get a world title match.
Right, because Backlash is probably going to be like 5 matches.
Yes.
So you let Cody headline that.
But this is where I miss Vince though, because the purpose that Backlash was created for
was to run back the
was,
WrestleMania match.
was to run back the championship matches from WrestleMania and
Yeah.
give people their rematches.
Yes.
That's
Right.
that's why it was called WrestleMania.
Backlash.
Remember, the original name of it is WrestleMania Backlash.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
you're right.
I mean,
Right.
TKO is just killing everything that made WWE, and
And I think this will
All
be
they care
Brock.
about is the
I think
bottom
this will be
line.
Brock Lesnar's final run too.
oh yeah, I agree with that. I
Yeah.
think this is it.
This
He's
is it.
tired. He tired. Man.
The truth is, he's tired.
And then we might get Gunther Brock at SummerSlam in a retirement match.
To let Gunther retire. But see, with that match, the interesting thing with this is, does Gunther go over Seth?
Yes. Gunther goes over Seth. Seth
Does
can
it-
take it.
What,
Seth,
what, what,
Seth
does
is
it, what is
bulletproof.
it going to benefit Seth to beat Gunther?
It
Like,
doesn't.
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
It doesn't.
Now, if you want to talk interference,
That would be a match.
if I was a gambling man,
Braun Breaker.
I'm not, because I'm saved and I love him. But Braun Breaker,
Braun Breaker interfering in that match.
Pop up in that match. If I'm not certain about nothing, I'm certain about that one.
Oh yeah,
Braun Breaker-
because we've got to pay.
like
We've got to
that.
pay off Braun Breaker breaking. He's got to get his receipt.
And Gunther said Paul Heyman owes him a favor.
Yep.
Don't forget that.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
He owes him a favor. He told him. And it was like, man, second year in a row, I owe favors.
Very good game here. Phoenix ends on a 7-0 run. Up, Blazers up 65-62 halftime.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it's the
Booker's
postseason.
going to put up a fight.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And the game's in Phoenix, so
Yeah, Booker's going to put up a fight.
it's gonna be a game. But we thank y'all for joining us as always. We appreciate y'all riding with us as always. Again, thanks to L, thanks to George, Willie, of course, for coming on. Of course, J Mac, the appearance by David Wright. We got to hold him to the fact that he's gonna watch WrestleMania this weekend. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We will see y'all on Saturday as we kick off the NBA playoffs with our post-game shows, and we'll be back at it. Until then, y'all have a great one. Orange and blue skies. Have a good night, everybody.
The church guys. We're live on a podcast. A church guy sports show. Yo, welcome to the show where the faith meets the court. Church guys repping hard, yeah, we live for the sport. From the pulpit to the bleachers, the word we endorse. Dropping dimes, preaching truth, keeping God as the source. We breaking down the play, stats, facts, and the story. Sunday to game day, all for his glory.